Yeah.
Well, that, or I can hand it to the kid when they go upstairs and hand it to you, or I can bring it up to you.
No,
or do you want me to?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Okay, you're
Jane, do you have a set of 4-H sheets with you?
No, like it's like speech.
I have one set.
Who has
Really
this
great.
set?
That's like this is the crazy. This is the crazy.
Who has this set that the kids
We just like
return?
stand on the side or something. And like,
Brian
down
does.
here, like where the speakers at.
Brian Cook has it.
Yeah.
Should we have another set up there?
No.
We should.
Well,
No, we should. Hey, all of them.
This is our microphone for everything.
Okay. Down with the newspaper and he flew into it and made a funny sound. I said, that plays in the newspaper.
August will watch it. Watch. You're in charge. You need to sit here by August and
Figure a direction to go. I think so. What we'll do, I think what you have to do, we'll do like Denny's going to be over here, and the camera's pointing down here, so I thought I'd get the down here first, pin them up, and yeah, and they'll go up.
No, I just wanted
Up
to
there, do it up here, but the camera's pointed down here. I'll talk to the kids down here, and then they'll get to talk to this stuff up there. Right here.
no.
Yeah.
sit wherever you want.
I'm not going to down here. I'll be just sitting.
Yeah.
That is the hot mic. Yeah.
That's all.
That's all. I was going to try to tie in here, the camera down here, but then you go and always filling it up. Got it. Yep.
Test 1, 2. 4-Hers, if you're here for the Parade of Champions, if you would move to the south end of the grandstand. And what we have ahead of that is the Pioneer Farm Family Awards and the scholarship presentation. Then we'll do the Parade of Champions. So, Jordan Musil, you're up first. Kind of give you a heads up.
Okay, scholarship.
And you'll walk from the south. You'll come to the middle of the grandstand. And that will work out good.
Nope, Riverview. And then, so he transforms everything online, so I highlighted this exhibitor and what they want. And then, you know, parents' names are in here, how many years of age, what club they're in. And I told them to give some information. And so you can pick and choose like you usually do. It's not much the same information we usually have, I just how to do it online. The one thing that's new, we've added these sports awards. It's the Linden Tree Performance Award. They give away one for junior, intermediate, and senior. And it's new this year. We had 2 of them that signed up to be here today, so I don't know why.
I don't even know what you're
Kind of just, I don't know.
You've done this longer than anybody.
Not like
Why
this.
do you want to know?
Nobody's done this longer. So I just added that in there. If you want to know this year, yeah. So I just wrote that out. And
I wish it would
want to
either
say
rain
anything
or
about it, great.
one or the other.
But
This
yeah.
in between state is kind of
I
like
guess we're kind of playing it by ear because I don't know if this grows on here. We're gonna
not.
figure it
It's
out.
either rain or wind. Just breathe.
Okay.
It's right there. If they're standing out at this end, I can
Right here, yeah.
It's like 2 miles away.
Then what I'll do is I'll interview the kids.
yeah, tell them to go.
That was smart. I haven't done it. So I guess I'm going to. Well, okay. Okay, great. Don't take my picture.
All right, we welcome you here to the Beato Speedway, the grandstand. Doing a little bit different this year, folks, because of a lot of alterations we've had to, because of certain circumstances. So we try to be safe, but also put our 4-H and FFA in front of the grandstands so that you can see the projects they have done. They'll talk about it today instead of showing you, but we'll talk with each of the 4-H members about their projects. They're going to give you a good sales pitch. Steve Whitworth, the president of the Engaged Cutting Edge Society, is here, and we'll be interviewing also the farm families this week for this year, as well as the awards we're presenting before we get started with the 4-H and FFA members and the auction part of it. Denny Hendricks is here as always. You can tell that cowboy hat. He is done and ready to go here. So he'll be here joining us, so it's going to sound like normal. Just look a little different. Steve? We got about 5 more minutes, then we'll get started here. I'd sing for you, but I don't want to chase you off. I'm George Strait in the shower, but you get me out of the shower, I can't sing. Just can't do it. However, just sit back and relax, folks. Get things started in about 5 minutes here. And hopefully it's a good show. And I'm excited because we get to know and talk to our 4-H and FFA members. That is a big, big thing for me. I've been on radio for 20 years, and just talking to these guys. I mean, this is our future right here, folks. These are the people that are going to be taking care of us one day. So they're learning responsibility, and it all comes from home, folks. So moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas, you've done a job well done molding these citizens into great people they are today.
Yes? Yes.
I think what the format will be, once we get done and start talking to our 4-H members, we'll interview them down here, and then we're going to have them walk up the stairs, down the platform, kind of like a red carpet thing. So you get to hear them from down here, you get to see them from up there. I just wish we had a red carpet. We get to go down, kind of like Hollywood, but you can see our 4-H members, but hear them first, then you'll be able to see them, and they will brag about what they've been doing, brag about the families, brag about their exhibits, and so we're all excited to have this happen here in the grandstands this year.
Hey, Brian. Does George Strait have hair?
Yeah, a lot more hair than I do. You realize when I lived down in South Texas, his ranch was just 20 miles north of our family ranch, and I never got to see him, ever.
So what kind of cows they have?
George Strait could have any kind of cows he wants.
I suppose he had good ones.
Yeah, I think some Texas Longhorn cattle down there too.
Yeah. I just, I had a picture of you in the shower singing, and I'm not going to go any further. But first thing coming to my mind was the hair. And, so I just had to ask that.
Well, I don't have to use shampoo, that's for sure. Don't have to worry about losing my combs.
No.
And I just get it permed every once in a while.
You get a permanent.
Every once in a while. I think your wife helps with that.
On one or two hairs. Okay, enough of the hair joke.
Well, it is kind of warm out here. Denny was talking to one of our former board members. No matter what week we have the Gage County Fair, we could have this in February. It wouldn't matter. It'd be 100 degrees in February if we run this thing in February.
That's right. And I was out removing our trailers, our auction trailers, out of the poultry barn. So one of the Fair Board members was there and talked about the Pizza Hut tent. That would have been about 14 years ago that there was 7 Fair Board members hanging on to the pizza tent, when that Friday night storm comes through. And somebody said, we better let it go. And Pizza Hut tent disappeared. So, yeah, you just come to the Gage County Fair if you want something different to do.
We've had a lot of adventures throughout the years. I remember Chris Ledoux was out here in the early years, and was doing so much that he blew fuses. We couldn't keep the electricity going because Chris Ledoux and his electric, his buck and bronc bull.
Yep.
And that was entertaining, though.
Yep. And the one night we went home from the fair from tearing down the entertainment stage. And we were right at that corner, and Dave Neatfeld comes on the air at 6 o'clock, and I'm going, he's way too damn jolly. How Dave comes on the air. So we got on the phone and called him, and we said, you think that's funny? We're just going home. And it was one of those nights in the mud, and we got the tent tore down, the stage tore down, the semis pulled out. So if you want a challenge, volunteer to be a Gage County Fair Board member. And it's certainly fun. It's a lot of challenges. And in my opinion, that's why the Fair Board did what they did this year. It's about kids. Now I had all volunteers, members of the Fair Board that want to be kids. But the reason they give their time is for that group of kids, and many more we're going to miss today. But, you hit a key point when you talked about parents. And we've got a lot of things going on, and all lives matter. And that's why the Fair Board did what they did, I think. That's strictly my opinion, but that's great. That's great. And it's not going to be as pretty as other years, but the kids put a lot of work, and when kids put in work, Mom and Dad do too. And so you've alluded to that, and it was a good point.
We had great volunteers, parents come in. I worked at the horse arena in 2 days, and you got to see some great parents up there. You got to change events. Parents are out in the arena, pulling down the barrels or poles. And it's great to see the parents come out and help, and volunteers, grandma, aunt, and uncle. We come together as a family for these youngsters here and make sure they're off to a good start at the Gage County Fair next year like the beginning.
That's right. That's right.
We'll be getting started here very soon. Denny, I saw something at the horse arena this year that defined why we do this. A girl from Thurston in the horse strip. She was in barrels and poles. Fell off of her horse in barrels. And you know what it's like to fall off a horse. It's kind of scary to get back on that thing and go again. So she had no time in the barrels. And I thought, well, this girl's done. She's not going to get back on a horse. I'd be scared to get back on it. I'll be dang. Nebraska's strong. She got back in that saddle, rode the poles and finished it. That defines who these kids are. That defines Nebraska strong, Midwest proud, and America united in that one girl's actions.
And you probably forgot one thing. There was other 4-H'ers that were encouraging her. No points, no score, no time. But the kids still wanted her to compete, finish. Good point. You bet.
Yeah, it's a family.
And Brian, since we got time to burn, no, I never fell off a horse. I tried to get on one, and the horse looked at me and said, "Too much." Too much.
Well, I used to rodeo with my brother down in Texas.
So what events did you do?
We call it bulldogging down there. It's called steer wrestling up here.
Yep.
Me and my brother were team ropers. He was a tight end roper. But bulldogging, dogging one time for the steer wrestling. That steer stopped on our run.
And you missed.
I missed. I went sliding to the dirt like Superman. And the crowd reaction of "ooh" hurt more than any pain I felt physically that day.
That's a no time, right?
No time.
I watch rodeo. I like rodeo, but that's a different group of men also that participate in rodeo.
Yeah, kind of strange.
Those Brazilian bull riders. That is the definition of tough. Spelled T-O-U-G-H. So when did you leave Texas?
20 years ago to move up here to Nebraska because I was at the golf course on Christmas Day in my shorts, golfing, and I thought, I'm cheating. And back home, Bing Crosby was singing White Christmas. In all my years, I've never seen White Christmas. Been in the military, the Army transferred me from one place to another, never to a place where I could see snow at Christmas. Folks, be careful what you wish for. My first year up here in Nebraska, I got what I wished for. A lot of snow. I didn't realize there was a lot of work behind shoveling snow. But the greatest move I ever made was up here to Nebraska because you people make it home. I finally found home here in Nebraska.
Very good. We're glad you have you. Besides that, you got a nice wife, and I like where she works.
Runs it?
Yeah, runs it. The rookie manager. I haven't caught her yet, rub that in a little bit.
Yeah, Shannon, my wife, got Rookie Manager of the Year.
Yeah.
For runs of restaurants.
Yeah. And you know those ice cream cones? I think they're supposed to be smaller, but if you wink at your wife, you get a bigger one.
You'd be surprised. But all you got to do with her to get your more food, more fries, bigger ice cream cones.
I'm working on it. All right, turn it over to you.
All right, Steve Whitworth is our president of the Ag Society, and we got some awards to give away before we talk to our 4-H and FFA youngsters.
Hey guys, would you throw me that water, please? Flip it. Nice
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for showing up this afternoon. I know this year has been a very trying one for all of you young people, and for all of us old people, it's been trying too. So a lot of things are changing in our lives, and we hope that we can get back to some new normalcy by next year at this time. So I've got a lot of things planned, and some things are going to be different, of course, next year too. Hopefully you'll see some new things on the grounds. A change in our camping. Hopefully we're going to be doing some changing in that, and you'll get some more information on that later on. To begin this afternoon's festivities, we're going to be giving, first of all, our Farm Family Awards. And basically, this is an award that's given out by Oxarvin and Farm Bureau, which recognizes farm families whose land has been owned by family members of the same family for 100 years or 150 years. And today we have 4 100-year families who are going to be receiving the awards. The farm has to have a current minimum size of 40 acres, and it had to be at least 40 acres when it was homesteaded. Or they wanted it to be 40 acres, but if the homestead piece of paper said less than that, they still accept that. So, we are going to be introducing our families right now. We won't be taking a lot of time doing this and read the whole lineage of where it's been from family to family. It's kind of warm today. But we do want their families to come out and meet us right in the front so we can get a picture of you. I have with me this afternoon Jared Tiedemann, who's Gage County Farm Bureau representative, and Sue Bishop, who's the secretary of the Ag Society. So, our first family tonight this afternoon, is Norman and Bernadine Pieper. So if their family will come forward, please. This family farm was homesteaded in 1920, so this is actually the 100th year of this farm, and it was homesteaded by Henry F. Pieper. Our next family this afternoon is Melvin and Beverly Holsey. Are you here this afternoon?
Yes, yes.
Yes, so they are down there. Thank you. Would you guys come forward, please? This farm was homesteaded in 1906, and it was homesteaded by Henry Holsey. For some reason, as everything seems to be going this year, their plaque was not included with it. The farmer received it, but we'll be getting a plaque for them, I'm sure. This year's been different, as you know, in a lot of different aspects. People not been in the office and things have been kind of messed up. So, sorry about that. Our third family is not here. I'm pretty sure they're not here today because they wanted us to come to the farm to give them their plaque. But it was the Leonard and Joan Berger family, and that farm was homesteaded back in 1915, and the deed on that one said Leonard Berger and wife is actually the way the homestead thing said. So they're not here in 1915. Let's give them a round of applause. And our final family this afternoon is Eugene and Judith Humphries family. This, come on forward if you would please. This farm was homesteaded back in 1912, and it was homesteaded by David and Mary Humphries. That was Eugene's grandparents. Congratulations to all four of our families this year. We appreciate you filling out the application forms and being honored today.
Yeah, Photoshop, Julia, I like that technology.
Yeah. Sure.
See ya. Congratulations.
I hope you stay out of trouble today.
I will. I will.
Is Caitlin Otto here? Okay. Annually, Gage County Ag Society gives out scholarships to young people. And this year we have 4 scholarships to announce. So if you'll come down when I read your names and get your certificate from Sue Bishop here, we want to congratulate each of your winners. The first one is Warren Johnny. Our next recipient of the Gage County Ag Society Scholarship is Ashton Humphries. And again, is Caitlin Otto here? Okay, didn't see her. She is also a recipient of the Gage County Ag Society Scholarship. And finally, we have Jenna Harvey. Jenna? And Jenna is also, and I don't see Paul, he's over judging and helping out in poultry, but Paul, she's also a recipient of the Paul Hayes Scholarship. And so Paul, we gave you a certificate for that. So congratulations on that.
Again, congratulations to these girls. They are awesome 4-H members as well. And, let's do that next. The Crawford family. Would you please come present your scholarship? Shelton, Boston? Yeah, let's do that. Anyone that's here for the E.D. Crawford Scholarship, that'd be awesome.
Okay, annually, the Ebby Crawford Scholarship is awarded by the Crawford family, and we always present it at this time, so this year's winner happens to be Ashton Humphries.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks, guys. Nice seeing you growing up, man.
Okay, now we'll pick up a couple of 4-H scholarships on behalf of the Gage County 4-H Council. We have some incredible recipients as well, and you'll see some of the same ones. Their 4-H careers have just spanned the years, 10 years probably plus, and community service leadership 4-H project workers just excelled in the show ring and everywhere else. And I think this attests to the excellent students that they are, the community people that they are. Our first recipient is Lauren Farnick. Congratulations. We call these our Youth Character Scholarships. Okay, our second recipient, Ashton Humphries. Third recipient, Melvin Costal. And Caitlin Otto, who I think could not be here today. So these are very, very outstanding representatives of 4-H in their schools and our community. So congratulations, and we hope you have a great year at school. We have a Cracky Scholarship, and the family is here. If you would like to come forward, please.
I can feel the sweat rolling up my back. It's not like collecting it, it's just like,
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming out today. We're here to present the Robert L. Cracky Scholarship. It's my dad, my sister Lana, and brother Sean, along with his wife Eugene, and we have the grandkids up here. So I believe it's a $500 scholarship. Thank you to everybody who applied. Great youth throughout Gage County. It's a hard decision every year. This year, it's a big-time 4-H family here at Gage County. A really good girl that's really presented and put a lot of time in, even at this year's fair. So Ashton Humphries is our winner this year.
Thank you very much. If you're a 4-H or a FFA person in the audience, just remember these scholarships, your hard work does pay off. So these scholarships are a really nice end to their 4-H careers. Thank you. We're going to do some 4-H awards. JC and I are here. Normally we do All-Star Awards in the 4-H building at our Saturday ceremony, and that didn't happen this year. So we want to announce just what we call All-Stars. We have several areas, age divisions, and if you're here, just please come down and get it. If not, we'll get it to you. So we have a home environment area, senior division champion is Amber Dorn. Rebecca Denton, I think, could not be here. She's our senior division reserve champion. Intermediate division champion, Mallory Schwab. And reserve, Jordan Buss. Junior division champion, Anna Cribble. And reserve, Kinley Boyer. I think I see one card. Congratulations. Okay, here's our intermediate reserve champion. Have you, Jordan? Thank you. Clothing. You've seen her before, you're going to see her again. Ashley Humphries is our senior division champion. Senior division reserve champion is Aaron Oldmeyer. Okay, intermediate division champion, Peyton Schmidt. The reserve in that division is Garrett Schmidt. Junior champion, Elise Kolmos. Here she comes. And reserve in the junior division was Anna Cribble. I see some people who work pretty hard this year. Congratulations.
I could get a glass of ice.
We'll move to photography. That's a really great skill. Your senior division champion, Amber Dorn. And reserve senior, Caleb Oldman. Congratulations. Photography intermediate division champion, Isabel Barcuda. And reserve, we had a tie. That's tough. Courtney Holiday and Lily Weiss. Those are the reserve champions, intermediate division in photography. Junior division champion, Lily Sabatka, and reserve, Chloe Benson. Okay, we'll move on to the foods and safety area. Senior division champion, Emily Wrinkle. Congrats. Senior division reserve champion, Cole Young. Intermediate division foods champion, Ryan Rempel. Congratulations. And the reserve champion, Mallory Schwab. Junior Division Foods champion Mackenzie Person and reserve champion Wyatt Young. The Science, Engineering, and Technology Senior Division champion Autumn Schramm. And reserve Avery Beekman. Okay. Intermediate Division champion Colton Siefkin and reserve Parker Person. Junior Division champion Dalton Dorn and reserve Mackenzie Person. Okay, our last area, let's see.
Show me that water.
Our last area, Plant Science. Senior Division champion Caleb Olton and reserve Hannah Hardy. Intermediate Division champion Mallory Schwab and a tie, Bailey Schwab and Abby Hoffman for the reserve champion Intermediate Division. Here's Abby. Congratulations. And the Junior Division champion, Dayton Pullman. And reserve, Kinley Boyard. Let's see, mine Dayton here. Okay, here he comes. This is your Junior Division champion in Plant Science. Was this your first year in 4-H? I think it is. He did really good. Congratulations to all these kids. These are exhibits in the 4-H building in this year in Ag Club. So appreciate all your hard work.
All right, let's test this mic out. Come here, girl power. Come here. What's your name?
Kinley.
Kinley, what do you enjoy most about 4-H and stuff you do for 4-H?
Well, learning how to do it, place things,
Come back next year, sir? What's your shirt say? That's pretty interesting. Girl power. Denny, I've learned girls roll, boys drool.
Okay, big buddy.
Are we ready to go here, guys?
I need a list from John. A what? A list of goats.
All right, gonna get a list out here. And
No, I
started here.
John, don't we have to do the Parade of Champions first?
So we got Parade of Champions first. Thank you, Denny. So we got Parade of Champions first. Obviously without the livestock we have, but we're going to exhibit who's behind this great livestock and auction stuff and the exhibits this year.
Don and I are doing the 1K right after this. $1,000 sponsors.
Right now. All right. Okay. Well, good afternoon, folks. I'm Dennis Henricks with the auctioneers out of Beatrice 77 Livestock. And the Parade of Champions is a great deal. And it's brought to you by the Riverview Junior Stockman, a great 4-H group. And incidentally, folks, in our business, we go to 7 county fairs per year. There is nowhere in Nebraska that has the 4-H power of Gage County and the University of Nebraska Extension Office that you just saw the ladies out here. That's why you've got the stars in the 4-H. Great, great group. All right, let's start off. Jordan Musil. Jordan has the grand champion breeding ewe, and come right out in front. You bet. Hey, Jordan is from Rolling Hills, the Wilbur-Claytonia School area. 6 years, 4-H teaches me life skills, managing money, having patience, installs and drive succeed. I've really worked hard this year to improve my lambs and showing ability, and got up at 5 a.m. Good girl. That's a nice job. And she plans on taking this lamb Fergie to some more major shows. This is a great 4-H family, and they are tied to the Cracky Award and all. What a deal. I was also the overall grand championship showman, and I have the goal of winning a state or national showmanship title so I can be counselor when I'm older for a showmanship camp. That is Jordan Musil, the parents, Daryl and Lena Musil. Up next is Grant Musil. Guess what? Daryl's parents are the same, Daryl and Lena. Grand Champion Market Lamb, and also Grant has a Reserve Champion Market Lamb. And he says, Charm is special because she wins shows for me. I'm going to take her home so she can have baby lambs for me to show at future fairs. And she is a very smart sheep. That is Grant Musil. He is Rolling Hills first year 4-H. He is also Reserve Champion Breeding Youth. I told you about Musil and their sheep business. They take it serious. Congratulations, young man, Grant Musil. Up next is Emily Wrinkle. As the parents of Roger and Lori Wrinkle, she is the Grand Champion Breeding Goat. She is the Reserve Champion Breeding Goat. And that's all she's going to get today. That's not bad. Grand and Reserve. She has been a member of the Best Foot Forward. She's out of Beatrice High School. Been in 4-H 10 years. This is my 7th year raising and showing meat goats. Notice, raising and showing. My Grand Champion Breeding Goat name is Outlaw Angel. She is a miracle baby. One thing I learned this year was to never give up, no matter how hot. Boy, it's been hot. And when you are working with your goats, it's when you show them, when they're tired or exhausted, you just keep going. Don't give up, because all your hard work will pay off in the end. 4-H is important to me because I've learned so many things in the past 10 years. I've made many friends, experienced things that I will never forget. That's Emily Wrinkle at the Gage County Fair. Thank you very much. Up next next is Shaylee Kessler. Sean and Carrie Kessler are the fine parents. Grand champion meet goat. Out of Wilbur Claytonia School, 7 years in 4-H. This young lady got opportunity this summer to work with a really market goat and worked hard setting up so it would display its attributes. That is Shaylee Kessler out of Wilbur Claytonia, 7 years in 4-H. Up next is Beverly Myers, and the project name is Kill McKenzie, Reserve Champion Market Goat, 4-H Club, Rolling Hills. Bentley, I need to know your parents' name because I don't have it on the sheet. What's your mom and dad's name?
Bob and Chelsea.
Speak right in there.
Bob and Chelsea.
Buck and Chelsea.
I think Bob and Chelsea.
Bob and Chelsea. Nice job, Bentley Myers. We appreciate it. Is this your first year? First year. Give him a hand. He'll be back forever. Charlotte Sherman is up next. Grand Champion Dairy Goat out of Indian Creek 4-H. FFA Norris Neighbors, and my project name is Evan. We flew her in from South Carolina when she was just a kid. Now, are you talking about your goat, or did your mom and dad fly you in? No, the goat. Just the goat. All right. They flew her all the way in from South Carolina. She's an awesome milker. She is the champion dairy goat, and that's Charlotte Sherman. Thank you very much. Up next is Trevin Lang. Trevin Lang is the Reserve Champion Dairy Goat. Reserve Champion Dairy Cow named Macy. His mom and dad is Travis and Tori Lang. Best foot forward is the 4-H group. Beatrice High School is the high school. Trevin's been at it 7 years, and my Reserve Champion Dairy Goat is a 4-year-old Toggenburg. You know what that is, don't you, Ryan?
No.
No, you don't. Well, we do now. That I have raised and worked with since she was a dolly. 4-H is a big part of my life, and I value all the things that I've learned in the last 7 years as a 4-H member. Trevin Lang, congratulations. Next up is Colton Hurtful. They got hurtful down, Colton, and knowing you, that's about right. Hurtful, but it's actually hurtful. Jason and Colleen Hurtful, Grand Champion Dairy Heifer out of the Best Foot Forward. Beatrice High School is where Colton comes from, been in 4-H 6 years. This is my 2nd year showing Millie. She is returning champion. What I enjoy about 4th is working with 4-H, that is working with my livestock by working with them. Folks, that's Colton Hurtful, and that is the Grand Champion Dairy Heifer winner. Thank you. And if I turn the page, thank you, Jane Esau. Colton had Reserve Champion Dairy Heifer. So he just kind of swept that deal, and boys and girls, that's a nice job. Congratulations. Trenton Cracky has the parents, Eric and Annette Cracky, Grand Champion Market Swine. He's out of the Rolling Hills 4-H Club. Wilbur Claytonia is the high school, 4 years in 4-H. I am thankful that we are able to have the fair this year. With no other sports going on, my swine project pretty much filled up my spring and summer free time. I truly have a passion for showing hogs, figuring out what feed rations to use, and being able to get them to present at a top level. The competition in Gage County is second to none in the state. That's what I'm saying, folks. It's an honor to have been selected for this award 2 years in a row, and I look forward to taking my champion market hog into the Nebraska State Fair next month. That's Trenton Cracky. Congratulations. Taylor Lang, did I miss you? I'm sorry. It stuck together. Well, you ought to see my shirt. Taylor Lang has parents of Travis and Tori Lang, Grand Champion Dairy Cow. Best foot forward is the 4-H club. My cow's name is Jordy. Young lady, Taylor Lang, congratulations. I apologize for missing you. Thank you very much. Olivia Whitford is next. Grand champion breeding gilt and reserve market swine. Also, here is your senior showmanship in the hog division. What a deal. UNL Lincoln, food science major, this young lady. Parents is Jerry and Tess Linford. Indian Creek is 4-H. Is this your last year? Tough luck, girl. You did a great job. I remember this name for many years. Thanks for being a part of the Gage County. She's been here 12 years. Give Olivia Whitford a great hand. Best of luck in the future. Reagan Cracky coming up. Eric and Annette Cracky is the Parents Reserve Champion breeding swine. And she is out of the Rolling Hills. He is out of the Rolling Hills. Reagan, don't come up here and whip me now. Rolling Hills 4-H, Wilbur Claytonia on the school. He's been at it for 4 years. This was my first year showing at breeding swine and my first time in being part of an overall show award. My pig is a big Duroc, but has a calm attitude, and I love to show her in the ring. Hopefully, she is able to produce high-quality show pigs for me next year. I enjoy being a part of the Gage County Fairs. My family has a lot of history here. Young man, you are right on that one. You talk about Cracky and history. I hope that things get back to normal next year and the tradition can continue on. Reagan Cracky. Excuse me. Brecken Neymar is up next. Matthew and Lacey Neymar are the fine parents. And Brecken won the Grand Champion Pin of 3 Swine, Rolling Hills 4-H Club. Wilbur Claytonia is the school 2 years in the 4-H. 4-H teaches me about the responsibility and caring for my animals. Having the opportunity to show my animals and see friends and classmates at the fair, this year was a great reward. Brecken, congratulations, guys. Second year in 4-H. Boone Kessler is up with the fine parents of Sean and Carrie. Grand Champion Bucket Calf. Hey, here's a first-year 4-H'er Grand Champion Bucket Calf. He goes to Wilbur High School, Wilbur Claytonia. I went out there every day and walked my calf. I washed it and I fed it. It's important to me because I learned what it means to be hard-working. Young man, first-year 4-H'er, Boone, congratulations. Thank you. Up next is Austin Costle. Folks are Brent and Abigail Costle, reserve champion bucket calf. Here comes another first year. That's why Gage County keeps clicking, folks. Riverview Junior Stockman, Diller Odell High School. Well, he's going to go to high school one of these days. This is my first year in 4-H. I was excited about showing my bucket calf. I learned so much about what 4-H is this year, such as how to halter break my calf. How did that go, Austin? Halter breaking. He's talking. Halter breaking my calf and all the different showing techniques it takes to show a calf at the fair. Was that halter breaking kind of easy? No? Or were you like Brian Cook, jumped off and flew when the calf drug you? Well, maybe not that bad. I'm excited to show again next year, first year 4-H'er Austin Costle. Folks, here comes a long-time 4-H'er, great family, Lauren Tronick. Parents are Scott and Danielle Tronick, Grand Champion Stocker Feeder. Riverview, that's tough to say some days, Junior Stockman, Southern High School, 11 years in 4-H. My stocker feeder's name is Darlene. You got an aunt named Darlene, don't you? My favorite part about showing stocker feeders is going with my dad to pick up prospective calves. We always have the barn full. 4-H has taught me a lot about hard working and working toward my goals. Folks, a year ago, this lady was involved with me with the Beatrice Chamber of Commerce presentation, bringing the farm to the city. These folks, there was about 15 that day, I believe, and our part was her bringing the farm to Beatrice to show bankers, cashiers, automobile business dealers, and just everybody in the world. This gal got up in front of total strangers at about a junior in high school and totally took control. And if you're involved in agriculture, you just got to appreciate taking the farm girl to town, and those folks literally were sitting on the edge of their seats to listen to this gal talk about the cows, the calves, the bulls, and all that type thing. This is a great example of Gage County 4-H. Congratulations and good luck in the future. She also won the Grand Champion Market Heifer. She also won the Reserve Champion Market Heifer. That is incorrect. Let's back up. Lauren had Grand Champion Stocker Feeder, Grand Champion Market Heifer, and that's stapled to it. Congratulations. Rachel Beeler about gypped you out of the Reserve Champion Market Heifer. Ron and Deb are her parents. Again, she is the Reserve Champion Market Heifer. Freeman FFA, Southeast Community College Beatrice, 7 years in FFA. My market heifer's name is Baldy. I plan to show her at the state fair. She likes to lick shoes and untie shoelaces. Smart heifer. 4-H and FFA is important to me because it teaches you to work hard and how to be a better relator. This is a 4-H family for as long as I've been at the Gage County Fair. The Beelers, congratulations, Rachel. Abby Volish is up next. Mike and Becky are the parents. Abby Volish is the Grand Champion Market Steer. This is no new win for this young lady. She also had the Grand Champion Breeding Heifer. Mike and Becky again are the parents. She's out of Wilbur Claytonia FFA, Bryan College of Health Sciences, 10 years in 4-H, 6 years in FFA. I've exhibited the Grand Champion Market Steer at the 2020 Gage County Fair. I have shown this steer several times this show season and plan to show him at the Nebraska State Fair and the Exarban Stock Show. FFA and 4-H have made a huge impact in my life, teaching me responsibility and the importance of giving back. I have also enjoyed getting the interaction with the mentor of other 4-H and FFA youth, like this right here. Thank you, Gage County, for allowing the Gage County Fair to happen this year. Thank you. Congratulations, young lady. Up next, Tatum Schroeder. Chad and Amy Schroeder are the parents. Reserve Champion Market Steer. Indian Creek 4-H Club and the Del Rodell FFA. Del Rodell is the school. Tatum is 6 years in 4-H, 3 years in FFA. We are talking about cow people. We are talking about 4-H people when you talk about the Schroeders. This year I showed my Kiania steer named Ace. I had the opportunity to take him to my first junior national show in South Dakota, and I loved the experience. 4-H and FFA is so important to me for so many reasons. I have started my own cattle herd. We need to talk to you, young lady. We've got a place where we can sell them. And even got to show one of my first owned and bred calves at the fair this year. Also, and Reserve Foundation Simmental heifer she won. Being involved in agriculture is very rewarding, and I cannot wait to see what it takes to me in the future. Great family, great young lady. Tatum, congratulations. Harley Raines. Up next, Amy and Corey Raines as the parents. Reserve Champion Breeding Heifer. Another outstanding cow family people, and Carly is the winner of the Reserve Champion Breeding Heifer, Wilbur Claytonia FFA, Wilbur Claytonia High School. I've exhibited at open and junior shows since the age of 3. I exhibit my semi-heifer Wrigley that I purchased last fall, as I typically try to perhance a female that has a bred heifer that will fit the needs of the show ring. as well as fit the need of the industry, that I can, in turn, market back all of our production for the sale. 4-H and FFA is so important to me because of the lifelong friendships, lessons, and acquaintances that I have made that will last far after any banners or ribbons. Well said, Carly. Nice job. Congratulations. The next particular awards is brand new this year at the Gage County Fair. It's the Linden Tree Performance Award. The Linden Tree, a famous Arabian stallion, was foaled in the stables of Abdu Ahmad II in Constable in 1874. Now they have broadened out the Linden Tree Performance Award to be a part of the Gage County Fair this year. First time this year, this is the prestigious award given to a junior, intermediate, and senior horse exhibitor. And Jane Lynden Barron, hey, I said it right. Lyndon Junior Linden Tree Performance Award. 4-H Club is the 3 G's. Norris School is the school district. Horse name is Gypsy, and mom and dad is Jesse and Megan. Young man, congratulations. Thanks, Landon.
Landon, it took me 2 days to pronounce his last name right over the horse arena. So Landon's going to say his last name for us. Landon?
Bureau.
Bureau. Got it. Thank you, buddy. Landon, I think you ought to just get a sign the rest of your life and, phonetically just wear it around your shirt. You do that already. Nice job, buddy. Next is Avery Schultes, Greg and Melissa Schultes, Intermediate Linden Tree Performance Award. She is of the 3 G's 4-H Club, Tri-County Public Schools, been in 5 years, and she says, 4-H is important to me because it challenges me to do new things, and I meet new people. Through the years, I've learned new things about horses, and I can share that knowledge with younger club members. Young lady, Avery, congratulations. And it looks like a sister walked off with the Senior Linden Tree Performance Award. That's Emerson Schultes, Greg and Melissa, the fine parents, 3 G's, and the Tri-County FFA chapter, Tri-County Public Schools, 9 years in 4-H and 4 years in FFA. This year, I bought a 2-year-old filly to break and train. How do you like that, Mr. Cook? Break and train. I was able to successfully show her in the 2-year-old Snapplebit class, which was very exciting. 4-H and FFA are important to me because you get to meet new people and make lifelong friendships along the way. Congratulations, that's pretty impressive. A 2-year-old, I'm not a horseman, but to buy a filly and break and train, give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen, Emerson Schultes. And that completes the Riverview Boys, the championship row, a great 4-H club that gives back to the Gage County Fair. And folks, we appreciate all that Riverview does. Give them all a hand. Thank you very much. Gail Harden, are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come up, take a right, and come to the first level, would you? Well, it is, if I get the nod from Mr. Esau.
They're going to do the 1,000.
Oh, there's Thin. They got one more award to do, and then we will get on to the premium auction, folks.
We are going to be presenting our 1K, $1,000 club plaques to those people who have contributed to the auction, $1,000 or more last year for these young showers, these young people. So if you know you're in the $1,000 club, if you can kind of make your way down here to expedite this so we can get it done.
Tell him we're going to work from right there.
I would appreciate it.
We're going to work from right that corner.
So we're just going to call your names out as they come off the box out here. I want to first of all thank the auctioneers for being here today and helping us with this. All my fair board members, and today I really want to thank my Ag Society Committee, which is made up of Don Esau, Brian Cook, and Derek Keating for the work they do on it. And I want to really give a lot of praise to Don Esau, who does the majority of that work. So he ramrods this and does a great job with it. So thank you, Don, for all your work on that. Okay, our first $1,000, our $1K. I wish I had a silver tongue like Mr. Hendricks, but or maybe it's a gold tongue. What is it? Anyway, sorry I get tongue-tied sometimes. Our first one is Ames Simmental, Gary and Joanne Ames. Thank you very much. Next one, Wymore Fertilizer. Is anybody here from Wymore Fertilizer?
I don't know, Steve. I don't think so.
If you just raise your hand, let me know. Otherwise, we'll move right on. Crackney Real Estate, Don and Jay Crackney. Tronic Simmentals, Lauren and Maxine Tronic.
Here's Valley.
No, because I still got to get it on. Let's go this way.
Touche. You're great.
Nebraska Crop Insurance, Howard Raines.
You know what you're asking?
Yeah, board over here on like Steve Wright down. It's board rain over here about a mile.
Really?
DeAndrea Realty, Linda DeAndrea Thompson. Plymouth Ag Group. Is anyone here from Plymouth Ag Group? T&T Seeds Express Incorporated. Scott and Danielle Tronic are here. Tracy Crawford. I know Tracy was here earlier. Tracy. Crawford Heating and Air. Thank you. First State Bank, Nebraska. Family of the late Gary Larson. Wilbur Physical Therapy, Stacy Brandt. Halls Farm, LLC, Randy and Lori Halls.
We don't have to worry about the papers going.
Yeah.
Verloc Incorporated, Rick and Amy. D&J Ag Products, Dennis and Jamie Hindenburg. E Energy Adams. Wilt Stitches and Crazy.
So tell me to pick it up, no pick.
Yeah, right.
Farmers Co-op, Dorchester.
I stopped out. They were very busy.
Gary Lovett. Lefties Catering, Tim and Chris Rickers. Thank you. Dave Norton.
Smile, Norton.
Eugene and Judy Humphries. Gerlach Cattle Company, Mark and Laura Gerlach. This is Gary Lovis. Hi. George and Willa Cammy. JTL Cattle Company, John and Tanya Fritz. Jansen Registered Belkies, Alex Jansen. Gage County Ag Society. Esau Hay, Don and Jane Esau. Don here.
Jane here.
And I think that's it. Thank you so much for that, for all the money that you've given us. Let's give a big round of applause for our 1,000 big donors. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't got a number for the auction, you can register right out front or raise your hand and we'll certainly get you one. We'll figure out what your name is. So raise them high. Again, a big thank you for all your contributors from last year. And we are very sorry that we couldn't put on the same type of auction that we've done in the past. But that's just the way things seem to be going this year. So without me talking anymore, I'm going to turn it over to the auctioneers, Benny Hendricks and Gail Harden.
Actually, we're going to turn it over to Brian Cook, right, Brian?
Well, we get tag teaming. How's that, Benny?
You start off and we'll finish up.
You got a list of...
Oh, you don't have a
I don't
list?
have a list yet.
Here. You were supposed to have one. I think that right there starts with the goats, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, you're good, man.
All right. righty. What we're going to do is we'll call our 4-Hers down here, talk to them down here in this mic, and then, like we said, we'll parade them up there across the stand, like at the red carpet event. Denny will take over from there, and we're going to sell their products there. Your champion market goat, Shaylee Kessler. Shaylee, come on down. You're next on the Price is Right. Shaylee, come around here. And up there we got a camera. It's broadcast on YouTube. So those folks want to re-watch this thing, get home, go to YouTube and see people like Shaylee here. Well, Shaylee, how long have you been at 4-H?
7 years.
What do you enjoy most about it?
Just going out and being able to work with your animals every day. Just learning like hard working and life skills that you're going to have to use when you get older.
Talk about your champion market goat. What's the name and how easy was it to get?
Her name was Root Beer. It was pretty hard. It was kind of a last minute choice, so she wasn't broken, but just had to hard work in the ring and it paid off in the end.
Root Beer, is that it?
Yeah. Well, her parents' name, one was started with an A and the other one started with W, so A and W.
There you go. That's why the name there. So, folks, this is Shaylee Kessler. Again, Root Beer is the champion market goat. We'll have Shaylee going up there. Go up the stairs.
Come on. We'll get started on Shelly when she's coming around. You are bidding on a champion premium. And folks, if you want a blanket or something, just raise your hand. If you get chilly, Fair Board said they'd issue blankets free of charge. But we're here to raise money. It's a great program. And boys, you're helping the kids, so get in and help yourself. On my far left is Ryan Summerhalter. He's got several nicknames out of Steiner. Slim, can you start with the nickname for Ryan?
Well, I can. But
yeah, but Turbo's the best one.
Or Rhino.
Or Rhino. Gail Harden, better known as Stan, over here on this side. So, hey, give us your bids and we're ready to go. All right, Shaylee, come right out here. Kessler.
Turn around.
Now, you know, with you getting on here and we fall down, it's because you got on or something. It's probably not me.
If he don't get you enough money, push him.
Yeah, push me over. All right, $50, $75. 50 now, 70. Buy now, buy now, buy now, 50 now, 70, buy now, buy now, 40, buy now, 30. 20 buy now, 30, 30 down, 30, 30 down, 30, 20 buy now, $30. 30, 40 down, 40 down, 40, 40 down, 40, 30 down, $40. 50 now, 60 now, 70, just keep waving. 80 now, 90 now, $100 down, 1 now, 100 and a quarter, 100 and a quarter. 120 buy now, buy my man. 120 buy now, 200 and a quarter now. 250 now, 70 buy now, buy now, 270 buy. 270 buy now, 3 now, quarter, 3 and a quarter now, quarter. 320 buy now, buy now, 320 buy top. $300, number 35. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Shaylee. Appreciate it. Jeff Pickard. Thank you, buddy. Up next, Bentley Myers. Take it away there, Mr. Cook.
All right, our reserve champion market goat this year, Bentley Meyer. You can't miss Bentley. Bentley, that golden red hair, I like it. How old are you, Bentley?
9.
9 going on 21?
Yeah.
How are you enjoying this fair this year?
Good.
Now, what's the name of your reserve champion market goat?
Colonel McKenzie.
How do you come up with Colonel McKenzie?
My grandpa watches Jag a lot.
So Colonel McKenzie, the reserve champion goat, is named after a TV character?
Yes.
Now will he advance maybe a general next year if he wins another championship?
I don't know, you should ask him.
General McKenzie next year. What's the fun part about showing these goats?
That I get to show my hard work and stuff.
Who's your mom and dad and what's your grandma and grandpa's name?
My dad is named Jacob, and my mom's Chelsea, and my grandpa's Tim, and my grandma's Chris.
All right, we got the reserve champion market goat from Bentley Myers, and Diddy, take her away.
All right, Beverly, hike right up here, big man. $25, $50, 15 on city by now, by now, $101 now, quarter, 120 by now, 15 on city by now, they now half, 215 down, 3 down, 13 now half, 304, 104 down, 505. 500 and by now, by now, by now, 500 and by now, by now, 500 and by now, but Bentley, what is that? 6 down, 500 I had now, 6.5, 615 down, but down, 15 down, but down, 50, come right out here, big boy, 650, 615 down, but down, 50. What are you going to do with $600? I don't know either. 615 now. Would you give half to me? No. 615 down, but down, 15 down, but down, 15 down, 15 down. So, $600. Bentley, thank you very much. Buyer 2. Frank Myers is the buyer. Steve's Bar and Grill. Mama D's. Where at? Western. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Up next. Come on, Cook. If we're going to run an auction, let's get moving.
Let's get her going. I know.
Yeah, I'm getting slow today. Eli Sherman is our next one here. And Eli, tell us about the animal named Red.
He's 5 months old, and he got blue ribbon from Market Goat.
What was so fun about showing him this year and working with him this year?
I guess it's just a good experience. It's good for learning.
Why should people buy Red out there and brag on this animal?
I think he's got good potential.
There you go. Denny, you got it, buddy?
Y'all got him. Eli Sherman, come on around, bud. Indian Creek 4-H, Tom and Becky, and we have a blue ribbon on the goat, and the animal is red. $50, $75, 15 on 70, by now, 15 on city, by now, 15 on city, by now, 101, now, 101, now, quarter, 120, by now, 15 on city, by 170, by now, 200, down, quarter, 220, by now, 220, by now, here he is, Eli, 215, now, 15, now, 15, now, 2 and a quarter and a half, 220, by now, 15, now, 15, now, 15, so, 2 and a quarter, Eli Sherman, thank you, man. 18.
First State Bank.
First State Bank. There's one of our good supporters. Thank you very much. Here comes Charlotte Sherman.
And Charlotte, you got a goat. How about this? People should buy this goat because it should make them hungry when they hear the name of this goat. Cinnamon Goat? Wow. How do you come up with the name Cinnamon?
I just look like it. Yeah.
And that's why people should buy this thing. It may taste like cinnamon.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
You've been at 4-H now for 9 years. So that 9 years, what have you learned most about being a livestock producer in the 4-H room?
Just that hard work always pays off, and it's always worth it in the end to stay out a couple of extra hours to get in the work that you need to get done.
That is Charlotte Sherman. And walk up the step, and Denny, take her away.
Charlotte Sherman, 17 years old. Hey, who give 100? 15 on 75, no, by down, by the pine on 50, go down 70, by get it. 70, by down 101, now, quarter, 120, by down, by 115 on city, by now, day, quarter, 2 and a quarter, down, quarter, 220, by the pine on 225, 2 220, by now, 225. Get out of here, Charlotte. That's a nice job. 200 and a quarter. 220, by now, 20, by now. So, $200 for Charlotte Sherman, number
33.
33. Gage County A? Gage County A. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. That'd be better.
All right, next up with us here is Kelsey Schlickman. She's been in 4-H 7 years from Diller Odell, a Lady Griffin.
Chair.
Kelsey Schlickman. Name of your animal's Lefty, I assume is a left-handed goat?
No, we bought it from Tim and Christopher's, so Lefty catering.
Good name there. And talk about your 7 years in 4-H and FFA. What have you learned most about caring for livestock like this?
It's really not possible without all the support, especially family, but also everybody people like you guys that come out here. Could be doing something else on a really hot muggy day, but you guys come out here to support the local FFA, 4-H chapters and programs, and it means a lot to all of us.
Why should people buy Lefty today?
I put a lot of hard work into it, and I'm really proud of the way it came out. We may not have won, but I'm still proud of the way we did.
Kelsey Schlickman, ladies and gentlemen, and she's going to walk up the ramp there, and Denny's going to sell Lefty here.
All right, on Lefty and Kelsey Schlickman. Hey, blue ribbon right here. Kelsey, if your dad and I got in an arm wrestling contest, who would win? Probably your dad. You're probably right. All right, step right up there, young lady. You do know what you're talking about. All right, I'm Kelsey Schlickman, 50, 75. 15 ounce, 70 by number, 120 by number, 15 ounce by number, quarter, 215 ounce, 3 down, 3 down, 3 down, 3 now, half, 404 down, 4 down, 15 ounce by now, half, 600 ounce, 515 ounces, 515 ounces. Don't let your dad have any of this money. 515 ounce, 608 ounce, 8 ounces, 515 ounce, 8 ounce, 8 ounce, 8 ounce, 608 ounce, $550.
Number one.
Lefties.
Yeah,
Lefties Catering. Hey, boys, thank you very much, Mr. Rickers, and your wife, the better part of you.
You're kind of standing on a 40-tall tree there.
I know it.
Next up we have Kellen Schlickman. Tell us about the animal you named Joey. Is that from a name from Friends?
Yeah, it is. He's just the bigger one out of the twins, and he died. His brother died, which was originally named Sherman.
Come on, Breeze.
Then it makes sense. So Ross wasn't even in the conversation now.
Oh, that's one of my other twins.
So you got the Friends characters all covered with your gun operation, and you've been in 4-H for 3 years. Tell us about Joey. Why should people buy Joey today?
I don't really know, unless you really think. I think he's a good looking goat, so I think you should buy him.
How much work do you put into Joey?
I would say about most of the time I am out there.
So Joey's the one friend that's up for auction tonight today. It's not Ross, it's not Monica. It is Joey, Denny.
You betcha. Hey, Kellen, get up here, buddy. 3 years in 4-H. He's 14 years old. And we are selling the premium on this blue ribbon goat. $100. 15 ounce, 115 ounce, 2 down, 215 ounce, and go ahead in front of me now, 303, 315 ounce, put it down, 15 ounce, put it down, 15 ounce, 300 and a half, 315 ounce, put it down, 15 ounce, put it down, 15 ounce, 315 ounce, $50, 315 ounce, put it down, 15 ounce, so $300 for Kellen Schlickman.
Game 11.
Buyer 11. Buyer 11 is D&J Ag Products up at, I'll give one to Slim. That's Diller. I got
Just
T.
going, John.
Here you go. How's your catch?
I'll wait and see if it comes first.
Up next.
Thank you, John.
Is Emily Wrinkle, and Wrinkle family's been a part of 4-H and FFA and Gage County Fair for years and years. Emily has a goat named Georgia. Well, why sweet Georgia?
Well, I lived there one day and I just thought Georgia stuck. But I've also been to Atlanta, Georgia for Congress, so I guess you could do that recent trip.
So, Alabama wasn't even considered. Georgia?
Yep, Georgia.
How much time and effort did you put into Georgia this year to make it sellable for Denny? Going to make it easy on Denny to sell this goat?
I led her around a lot and I had to work with her to make sure she was in place and just work well for the fair.
Maybe your mom and dad?
Roger and Lauren.
And they put some time into this animal too?
Yeah.
Emily Ripple and Georgia up for sale from Denny Harris.
Hey, 10-year veteran, 16 years old, on the Georgia lamb. Right here, 50 now 101 now 1 now 50 now 150 now $50, 150 now 50 down 50 now 150 now 50 down 50 now $50, 170 buy now buy now 200 down 170 buy now quarter, take me a quarter down buy now half 250 now 50 down 50 now 50 down 50 now 200 quarter down half 250 now 50 down 50 now 50 down quarter buy down $225. 22 is
I'm getting there. David Norton.
David Norton. There's a good sponsor. Thank you, Dave. Emily, thank you very much.
Well, next up here, Denny, is Ryan Wrinkle. We've talked about the Wrinkle family, and you're 12 years old now. You've been in 4-H for 4 years. Now, 4 years, Ryan. What have you learned most about showing livestock?
You have to take care of them
And then showing them every Gage County Fair. This is going to be fun for you.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Well, your name of your goat is BT.
Just hold.
BT. Explain that.
Because it's got a broken tail.
How did it get its tail broken?
We don't really know.
You didn't break it?
No.
And so this animal should be easy to sell here for Denny, not because it's got a broken tail, but because of all the great features it's got. Ryan, thank you very much. 12 years old. Heading off the ramp there with Denny. He's going to sell Broken Tail for you.
Broken tail, you betcha. That sounds like, well, we'll never mention it. Hey, 4 years in 4-H, and Ryan, get up here. $100. 50 now 101 now 1 now 5 now 50 now 50 now 50 now 150 now 75 175 now 5 now day down 200 now 200 now 175 now 175 now day down 200 and quarter 225 now buy now 225 225 now buy man 225 225 now buy now Broken Tail for $200. Ryan, thank you, man.
30.
Who?
Esau Hay.
Esau Hay. Got that one? Esau Hay. Up next is Aspen Oliver.
I got a special request for everybody here in this grandstand. I'm going to stand up and we're going to lead a birthday wish, Sweet 16 to Aspen Oliver. Let's sing Happy Birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aspen. Happy birthday to you.
deal for her goat named Buddy. How do you name it Buddy?
Bruce's kid named Wayne named him Buddy, so.
So somebody else has the credit for naming Buddy?
Yeah, he worked with him this summer, so yeah, I love naming it.
All right, you Sweet 16, they should buy the animal because it's his birthday. But tell us why they should buy Buddy.
Because I showed up since summer and I've been working hard and I feel like I put a lot of hard work in and done a lot, so yeah.
What's your mom and dad name?
Bob and Rachel Oliver.
All right, Sweet 16, Denny, Aspen Oliver, and the goat is Buddy.
Hey, who'd give $1,600? Well, you know, you can always ask. $50, $100. Don't laugh, Bartlett, it's not funny. 15, I'm 115, I'm 15, I'm 15, I'm 215, I'm high 215, I'm 15, I'm 300, I'm by, I'm bored. 400, I'm by, I'm 500, I'm by, I'm 500, I'm by. 500 by now by now by pine now 415 now by 415 now by now by now by pine now top 450 for Aspen Oliver.
Fire 20, 2-0.
Fire 20, 2-0. Thank you, gentlemen.
Bruce for goats.
Who?
Bruce for goats.
Bruce for goats. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All right, up next, Shelby March.
March is a great month, a great name, and Shelby has already turned Sweet 16, and you've been half your age in 4-H. 8 years of your 16 years here in Beatrice have been in 4-H. What have you learned in that time, Shelby?
I think 4-H has taught me resilience and setting goals, putting what you want in the moment behind what you need to do for your long-term success.
Nice. What would you recommend to kids out there wanting to get 4-H? What kind of advice would you give them to get them ready for it?
Find a specific part of 4-H you're interested in, because you don't have to be animals. You can sew or bake or do photography, and there's something for everyone.
I'll get you in a minute.
Your goat's name is Bean, as in refried beans?
As in jumping bean.
Jumping Bean, huh? All right, Jumping Bean, we'll change the name to Jumping Bean. How's that? I'm going to sell it for you. Shelby, thank you.
Hey, we're going to sell Bean for Shelby March, 16-year-old, 8 years in 4-H, and 50, 100. 15, I'm 101, I'm 1, I'm 15, I'm 101. 15, I'm 101, I'm 1, I'm 115, I'm $50, 115, I'm 50, down, 15, I'm 15, I'm grade, down, grade, 300 and grade, down, 250, now grade, down, 75, 215, now 75, down by, pine down 70, by, down by, top. 250, Shelby March. Thank you, young lady. Nice presentation in your time. Thank you.
33.
33 is the buyer.
Egg Society.
Egg Society. Austin March. Start marching.
Austin, first off, when you look at that camera, wave to it, and say, hi, everybody, I'm Austin.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin March.
Austin March, son of Ron and Angie March, and you've been in 4-H for 5 years, you're 13 years old. The name of your animal is Red. Tell us about your goat named Red.
In case you guys couldn't tell, Red has red, like brown on him, so that's out. He's made major improvements since I first started working with him. Like, near the end of the fair, he could just walk around, like, fine, but when we first started working with him, it took 4 people to catch him, so.
What was the easiest part about showing Red this year?
Easiest part, I thought for his first year, he did a really good job of setting up. So that's.
Oh my gosh, it's like
overall, I thought he did really good for being 5 months old.
Austin, the son of Ron and Angie March, got an animal named Red, and we're going to auction him off right now.
13-year-old Austin March, 5 years in 4-H, 50, 75, 15 on 70, by now, 101 and quarter, 120, by now, 15 on $50, 115 on 70, by now, day, come right out there, young man, 220, by now, 220, by 220 by now, 220 by now, top $200, Austin March on Mr. Red. Thank you very much. 7 is the buyer.
Becky and Tom Sherman.
Becky and Tom Sherman, thank you very much. Trevin Lane.
Well, I gotta stand up, Denny, because this guy is tall, he's big. By the time you're gonna be a senior in high school, you'll be 6'9", 6'10", and you'll be a great athlete. Trevin Lang. Mom's and dad's name is Travis and Tori Lang. What have your mom and dad taught you about 4-H and showing animals here?
You need to have hard work, and put hard work into everything will finally pay off if you just put your hard work into it.
We're talking about hard work behind the scenes. What do you do to get Buddy ready for showing?
You gotta walk around, make sure he'll follow you, and set him up, make sure he'll sit upright after while he's showing.
Easiest part about working with Buddy this year?
I'd say probably setting him up was the easiest.
How old are you now?
14.
14 years old. How tall are you?
6 foot.
6 foot, folks. He'll be 6'9" by the time he's a senior in high school. Trevin Lane's got Buddy, and Denny's going to off him off now. Trevin,
all right, best foot forward right here. 7 years of 4-H, folks, and 50, 100. 15 on 115 on $50, 15 on $50, 115 on $50, 115 on $50, 15 on $50, 15 on $50, 115 on, would you get down so I can see? 115 on $50, 15 on 115 on, down to 200, down, 10 on 115 on 115 on, down, 2 on 200, down to 200 down, top 150, Trevin Lane, thank you, man. Good luck to you. 35 is the buyer.
Jeff Pickard.
Jeff Pickard again, and there's thunder. God, let it rain. Can't have any more water going down my pants than I do right now.
I know. You know where it's dripping.
That's just sweat, Mr. Cook.
I'm going to call that. Taylor Lane, the Thunder Roars, Lightning Strikes, you come down here. Taylor, great outfit. You've been playing softball. Talk about your softball experience. What position do you play in softball?
Pitcher and infield.
How you guys done this weekend in the tournament?
Pretty good.
Championship?
No.
Did you get there?
Yeah.
Well, you got a goat today, and I love the name of this goat by Taylor. It is called Jimmy the Goat. Now for us, all right, we know who Jimmy you're talking about. Talk about Jimmy the Goat. What's good about Jimmy this year?
His color is, I like his color of it, black and white.
You know who Jimmy the Greek is? Okay, he was the guy, I'm pretty sure Jimmy the Goat's going to follow Jimmy the Greek somewhere. And Taylor Lang, you'll get to 6'3", 6'4", sorry, in terms of 6'8", 6'9". Good on out there, that Denny's there you go.
All right, Taylor Lang on Jimmy the Goat. 50, 75. 15 on 70, by now, 15 on 70, by now, 100 and quarter, 115 on 50, go right ahead, young lady, 170, by now, 200 and quarter, 200 and quarter, down, by now, half, 220, Brian, 220, by now, by now, 200 and quarter, down, by now, half. Does your dad tell you how to pitch? No. 215 on 15 on 15 on 15 on 15 on 2 and a quarter down by so 2 and a quarter. 13.
Grace?
15.
13. Tracy.
Crawford,
Heating and Air. Taylor, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Up next, Kira. Kira, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, good.
And your last name is Hindenburg, which means you must play volleyball for the Griffin.
Yes.
And how do you like the sport of volleyball? Compare it to like basketball. Now, Dill's known for volleyball down there, and for their ghost. Your ghost's name is Scooter. Why?
I was thinking about the restaurant and Scooter just sounded pretty good.
Any kind of flavor of coffee you want?
Maybe we get smoothies.
Oh, the smoothies. And you think Scooter would taste like a smoothie? You've been at 4-H now for 3 years. You're 13 years old. What grade are you going to be in?
I'm going to go freshman.
And your mom and dad's name is?
Jimmy and Summerhalter.
All right, here's Kira Hindenburg and a goat named Scooter Diddy.
All right, let's get Scooter done right here. 150. 115 on the down the 10 on 200 on the 115 on the down the 10 on 200 on the down quarter 2 and a quarter 215 on the down 70 by now 320 by now have it by now 70 by now 315 on 70 by now by the by now by 315 on city by now by the by now more 400 and quarter pound and quarter down by now 470 by now. Young man, bet one more time. 475. Yep. 500. Yeah, come on, let's go. 500 and quarter. 520 by now by the by now 520 by now by 520 but you need a new pickup, don't you? New pickup? Yeah, that'd be all right, wouldn't it? 520 by now by the by now 520 by now so $500, Slim.
D&J, I forgot the number, guys.
11.
11, D&J, boys. Thank you. Out of Diller. Up next, Zoe Hacker.
Zoe Hacker, hang on, get in here, guys. We need pictures. We need to let people know we're having fun, right? These are my friends, right? Zoe? We're all friends? Say cheese.
Cheese.
All right, Zoe Hacker's up next. Thanks, fellas. Be introducing you here soon. Zoe Hacker, 8 years old. Thank you, my friend. What's your name? Trent. Thanks, buddy. Zoe, your ghost name is Mr. Lightning. We got lightning off in the distance here. That's a sign that should be sold here today. Why Mr. Lightning? He's super fast. That made it good animal to own here. What was the fun part about taking care of Mr. Lightning this year? Get to work with him a lot, and it was pretty easy, I guess. Talk about your parents' names. Who's your parent? Well, Zoe Hacker has got a goat named Mr. Lightning. Take it away, Denny.
Hey, we got an 8-year-old and in her first year, and Mr. Lightning is the project. $75. 15 on 70 by now 101 now 70 by now 101 now 70 by now quarter 120 by now 15 on 15 by now quarter 2 minute quarter and quarter 270 by now grade 3 now grade 303 down, 3 down, city by down, 3 down, 3 down, 3 all done. City by down, 3 down, 3 down, 3 down, 303 down, 3 down, 3 down. So 275, Zoe. Hacker, thank you very much. 36 is the buyer.
Deb and Ron Beeler.
Deb and Ron Beeler. Thank you, guys. Okay, now we're going to sheep, are we not?
One more.
One more. Oh, yeah, right there.
Then we're ready for sheep.
Xavier.
He says,
We've got one more goat here, Denny.
You gotta look,
One more
too.
goat.
His name is Xavier Deathenbrook. Almost when I see Xavier, I think of Excalibur. Remember that movie Excalibur about the sword, knight in shining armor? We've got our knight in shining armor right here, Xavier. Xavier Deathenbrook, talk about Patches Your Goat. Why should people think about buying patches today?
Because he's a really good skill and I think he
What was the most fun thing about having patches and showing him this year, Xavier?
chasing him around, trying to get a fault on.
Is he fast? So like you have to be in shape then. You had to be in good shape to catch Xavier, right?
All right.
And patches? Does he have patches? Does he have patches all over? That's what you call them, patches? All right, Xavier and patches. Danny Hicks, take it away.
Dave, get up here, buddy. Did you look at him? Look at me when I'm listening? It's like I'm going to get a black eye. Get up here, man. 3rd year in 4-H, 10 years old. Are you scared? What if this falls? I'll fall faster than you will. Get up here, buddy. Hey, nice job. 10-year-old, 3rd year in 4-H, and we're going to sell patches. 50, 75, 101. Now 75, now 101. Now quarter. 120 by now, 15 now, 3 now, 70 by now, day down, quarter, 2 and a quarter, 215 now, $50, 215 now, $15 now, $15 now, $50, 220 by now, 15 now, 15 now, 15 now, 15 now, so 2 and a quarter, buddy. Thanks for coming to the Gates County Fair. Appreciate it. 22 is the buyer. Dave Norton, thank you, Dave. And Betty. Hey, we got some sheep to do, and then Ryan's going to go, and then Mr. Harden's going to go. Grant Musil up first.
Well, Denny, we have the grand champion sheep here by the name of Charm. And why did you name Grant the sheep Charm? It was certainly Charm.
Because that was cereal Lucky Charms.
Really? So, kind of like a leprechaun?
Yeah.
Okay, so Charm is a leprechaun, a lucky leprechaun, a grand champion. Why should Charm be sold today as a grand champion? Kind of like a Super Bowl champion, right?
That feels good, don't it?
It feels awesome. She's really loyal, and she'll pretty much do everything in the show.
So it's pretty easy to tame this animal for show.
Yep.
All right. We got the grand champion here, Danny, named Charm. Grant Musil. Head on up to the ring ring, buddy.
Hey, Grant was also reserve champion, grand champion, and 8-year-old in his first year. Who get 500, 102, 102, down, 115, 115, $400. $315 now, down, city by now, down, pour down, quarter, 420 by now, by the pine now, 425, 420 by now, 20 by now, so $400, Grant, number 33.
That's right.
That is right, Gage County Ag. Thank you very much, young man.
Okay, Danny. We're going to keep him and sell him again.
Stay right there, Grant. Go back up there. We're going to do your reserve.
In our, the way we set our premium auctions up, it's required that the champion and the reserve champion both be sold at the auction.
Okay.
So, being this young man had both, now we're going to sell the premium for the reserve champion and go from there. And this money is just then divided amongst the sheep people. You don't get to keep it all. It's divided amongst the sheep people that showed that reserve champion was divided amongst those people. So
you're going
sell them again.
You're going to take all you can, aren't you, Grant? Yeah, that's why I would too. $1,500. 15 on 115 on 15 on 100 and down 200 and down 10 on 115 on 115 on 2 down by 10 on 300 and 3 down 3 down 3 down 3 303 down 3 down 3 down 3 down 303 300 and 300 down 3 down 3 down 3 down 3 down so 250 for Grant on the reserve champ.
49.
49. Thank you, buddy. Now you can go. DeAndre Real Estate. Thank you very much. Hey, Zach Schnelly.
Zach Schnelly is 9 years old, been in 4-H for 2 years out of Riverview Junior Stockman, the son of Gabe and Nicole Schnelly. Zach, we're been learning how to talk to people, moving the arms, waving to the camera, and what do you say to the camera?
You can't see me.
There you go. You got John Cena down here. You can't see me, Zach. Zach, talk about your animal named Patrick. Why Patrick?
Patrick Mahomes.
Wow. He must be the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, right?
Kinda.
Is he pretty good? I think he's one of the most valuable players.
Yeah.
So that means that Patrick Mahomes is the most valuable player, that Patrick is the most valuable sheep?
Yeah.
And why should people buy this MVP sheep today?
Because he's a really good sheep.
Easy to train?
Yeah.
Right. Well, Zach, your mom, Gabe, and Nicole, how much work do they put into it?
A lot.
So they share some of the responsibility for MVP?
Yeah.
All right, then we've got an MVP sheep by MVP 4-H'er Patrick by Zach Schnelly.
Zach, come on up, buddy. Hey, Wayne Summerhalter, see that lady doing that young lady's hair? Would you go up there and ask her if she can do something with this? No, ask her. Just don't say she can't. Zach, how much you want for old Patrick? About $200? That'd be good? All right, let's see if we can get it. 150, 75, 115 on city by now, do down day, 10 on 170 by now, day, 10 on 1 city by now, day, 10 on $200 down day, 10 on 1 city by now, 170 by now, day, 10 on 200 and quarter, 10 and a quarter and a quarter. 215 out, you don't want no more, do you? 200 and quarter, 15 out, put it on 15 out, put it on 15 out, put it on 15 out, put it on. So, 2 and a quarter, Zach Schnelly, that's what we got, man. Thank you. Go straight out, very cool. 11. D&J. Hey, in the ag lane, boys. Henneberg's down there, boys. Trent Hoffman Ideas is next over there, cowboy.
That's right, Tran. That's a pure cowboy name. You should belong in a rodeo somewhere, Tran Hoffman Ideas. You ever wrestled steers before? Yeah. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it, the name like Tran. This guy was a bulldogger from the start. He's got the pipes, he's got the gun show. It's out here with Tran today. Showing, I love this. The name of your sheep is called Bob. Why Bob?
He's the boss of the barn.
The boss of the barn. B-O-B.
Yep. Go keep your barns in order, keep your animals in check.
All right, there you go. Kind of like a watchdog.
Good answer.
For Bob, right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Was he pretty easy to show?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why should people buy, other than being a watch sheep, why should people buy Bob?
Because it'll taste great on the table.
There we go. That's the reason there. Trent, head on up to Denny, and Denny's going to sell Bob for you.
All right, Trent, get right up here, buddy. Hey, 15 years old, third year in FFA, and we're going to sell Bob Slimmer, 100 and a quarter, 120 by now, 120 by now, 120 by now, 120 by now, 15 ounce and a buy, 15 ounce and a buy now, 101 now, 70 by now, 101 now, 70 by now, 70 by now, 101 now, 101 now, top 70. No, I got another man. 100 and a quarter, 100 and a quarter. We want all the money we can get, I'm sorry. 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half, 175, 200, 2 and a quarter. Oh, now you're going to quit. 220 by now, 2 and a quarter and top. $200, Tracy Crawford Heating in there, number 13. Thank you. That is Trent Hoffman Ideas.
Up next, Denny, another Hoffman Ideas. It is Joey this time. Set up Lynn Ideas and Tracy Hoffman Ideas. Joey, got a great name for yours too. Not Bob, but it's Tom. So Bob and Tom. Any correlation there?
No, I just named him after Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. So you guys who are as old as I am know Tom and Jerry is, right? It's the cat and mouse thing. How long have you been watching Tom and Jerry?
About since I was like 7. Or maybe 5.
How old are you now? 13 years old. How long have you been in 4-H?
5 years.
What have you learned that time, 5 years, to be a better person?
You gotta work hard to get what you want.
All right, I want you to walk this way. We're going to walk here. And you're going to explain to me why someone over here wants to buy Tom.
Because he's a nice sheep, he's big and strong, and he'll taste very good on the table too. Probably better than my dog brother's.
We got a little challenge here. Tom is going to be better tasting, bigger, and stronger than Bob. Joey, head up there to Jerry. You see it's Tom and Jerry right here.
Joey, so he's going to taste better, huh? Is that because of the marbling or the muscle or the thickness or why? The muscle. Get right up there, big man. You know what you're doing. 150. 115 now, 115 now, 115 now, 115 now, 115 now, $50. 115 now, 70 by now, 115 now, 70 by now, he's going to taste better. 115 now, 70 by now, 170 by 200 and down, 10 now, $200 170 by now, down, 10 now, $200 170 by now, down, 10 now, $200 top 175 for old Tom. Joy, thank you very much.
Whitworth Limousines right down there to Wymore.
Whitworth Limousines at Wymore.
Aaron and Steve.
We'll have to get him a number probably. All right, Ryan Summerhalter, you're next. Slim is going to do, what are we up? Beef next?
Yes.
Beef
We're
next?
still on sheep. One more here on sheep here, Dave.
One more again? Jordan?
Yes. A gal named Jordan Musil here. Jordan, 13-year-old, Rolling Hills, parents Daryl and Lena Musil. What did mom and dad taught you about raising sheep?
That people will hate on you, but you don't need to take their advice because at the end of the day, it's you that matters and not their opinion.
That's right. You let the haters stay haters, right? And you show them what you can do. Your sheep's name is Merle. And so we had Bob, Tom, and Merle. I love the name of these sheep, folks. Why Merle?
My friend named it.
Your friend named it?
Yeah.
Why did you name it Merle?
I don't know. I didn't have another name.
You don't know why. Would you name it Merle too?
Probably not.
So she said Merle, names that you like. Why should folks out there buy Merle?
Because something needs to pay for the feed bill.
Aha! Being brutally honest here, pay for the feed bill, right?
Yeah.
And what do you enjoy the most about being in 4-H?
Being able to show people what you've done all summer. It's all hard work to put into it.
And Jordan's put in a lot of hard work this summer. Jordan Musil, thank you. Head on up to Denny. We're going to sell Merle now.
All right, Jordan Musil, 13 years of age, 6 years in 4-H. Get right up there, young lady. 50, 100. 15 on 101, I'm 1, I'm up, pine on 15 on 101, I'm 1, I'm up, pine on 1, 15 on 101, I'm 1, I'm 1, I'm city by, get it? 15 on 115, I'm 15 on 100, and city by, 170 by now, day now, pay down quarter, 2 minute quarter round, half. 270 by now, pine down 70 by now, 303 downgrade, 13 on 3, 300 downgrade, 13 on 300 downgrade, on top, 275 for Jordan Musil. Buyer 18. First State Bank, thank you very much. All right, we're going to switch and we'll keep a rolling here.
That's right, we got beef now, Daddy. And our first is Ebby Bales. Is that correct? Ebby Bales. And Mike and Becky Bales' daughter here. And the name of the animal, we're going to explain it to them a little bit. First off, talk about your year in 4-H and what you enjoyed about most of it, Ebby.
This is actually my last year showing, and I'm an FFA member. I did roller plates on the FFA. At this fair, I exhibited my market steer and breeding heifer. My market steer that I'm selling in the auction weighed 1,164 pounds, and his name is Linden.
We'll get to Linden in just a second here. For kids now wanting to get into 4-H and FFA, what advice, because you're getting out of it, what advice do you give them to get them off to a good start?
Just try everything. I've shown basically all livestock, and I've also did static exhibits as well. Try everything, see what you like, and don't give up, even though it's hard. Keep going. It's not about winning, it's about meeting new people and the experiences.
You had a champion market steer named Limu. Why don't you explain why your dad named this steer Limu?
I don't know why, it's off some commercial. I don't know what commercial, but it says Limu, and my dad thought it was funny, so that's his name.
You've not seen that commercial? Are you kidding me? They run it every other commercial.
Yeah, I see it all the time.
Now you know what he's paying for.
Yeah.
So give Dad Mike credit. Ebby Bales, head on up to Denny there. She's got the grand champion market steer, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, on Ebby Balish with the grand champion market steer. 2 to 300, then I need them, boom, 3 down, 3, boom, 3 down, 3, 300, 3, then I need them, boom, 3 to 300, then I need them, boom, 3 now, 3, boom, 3 now, 3, boom, 4 down, 4, then I need them, boom, 400, here down, 4 to 400, then I need them, boom, 4 now, 5, then 5 now, 5, then 500, 5, then I need them, boom, 5 now, 6 and 600, then I need them, boom, 7, 7, 7, 7, then I need them, boom, 7 now, 7 and 700, then 7, 7, then 7, 7, then I need them, then 7, here down 7, somebody get 7, and I sold it $600. Straight up, yep, number 6, thank you. Rain Simmentals, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Field photo shoot, because I got a feeling this Lauren Tronick is going to be famous one day, so I can get a picture taken with her. She's been down here a lot. We won a lot of awards, Lauren. And today, you are selling your animal, the beef, M&M. Now, is that the candy or the wrapper?
Well, it's kind of neither, but...
Explain M&M to us.
We bought my neighbor out of Minnesota, and for a really long time she didn't grow, so we called it a Minnesota midget, and M&M was easier to say.
The Minnesota midget. I like it. That is the name of a fucking steer if I've ever heard it. M&M, the Minnesota midget. And this is Lauren Tronick. And Denny, take it away. Oh, no. Denny is shrunk.
Brian. Shrunk.
Brian. Brian. Is that a meteor name?
Ryan, yep. Yep.
All right, Lauren's going to come up with you, Ryan.
Sounds good. My name doesn't matter. Here we go on Lauren Crownick. 2 and 300, then I meet them been 3 down, 3 been 3 down, 3 been 4 down, 4 then I meet them been 4, 4 and 5 been 5 down, 5 been 5 down, 6 then I meet them been 6, 6 and 600, then I meet them been 6 down, 6 been 6 now, 6 been 600, 6 then I meet them been 500, here down 50, been 550, been 50, 50, been 515, then I meet them been 5 and now 6, 6 and 6 then I meet them been 6 now, 6 been 6 now, 6 600, 6 then I meet them been 600. Here down 6 and I sold it $550 your way, Slim.
Tronick Simmental.
Tronick Simmentals, thank you very much.
Scott Danielle, the whole family.
All right. We got another Hollywood contestant down here. In fact, I taught Tatum how to say, I'm going to Hollywood. You see, that goes off one Sunday show. You know what show it is when you say I'm going to Hollywood? American Idol. She's going to be an American Idol, folks. She's got the looks of an American Idol here. Tatum Schroeder. Tatum, you have the reserve champion market steer by the name of Ace. Why Ace?
I don't know. We bought him before Exarban, someone went home from Exarban. I was looking up names and no one caught my eye.
And so, what made Ace the reserve champion this year? What's the special about Ace?
He's just a really good market steer. He's been super good for me, and I've loved every minute of being at home with him and showing him and just getting to know him really well. So, yeah.
Why should people buy Ace up here?
Just because he's done so well for me, and I worked so hard on him to get him to this point, and then to take him on the state fair, and hopefully be really good out there with him. So, yeah.
If you buy this reserve champion, you're buying from an American Idol here. Tatum Schroeder. Tatum is the daughter of Chad and Amy. And Tatum, I think Ryan, without B, is up there. He's going to sell you reserve champion Ace. Congratulations, you're going where?
To Hollywood.
There we go. She's going to Hollywood.
Yeah. All right. All the way to Hollywood on the reserve champion market steer. 150, now 200, now 2, now 50, bid 250. Then I need a bid 200, now 3, 3 to 300, now 50, 50, bid 350. Then I need a bid 300, here down 50, bid 350, bid 3, now 50, bid 4 down 4. Then I need a bid half, 450, 5 down, 5 bid 5 down, 5. Then I need a bid 50, bid 550, bid 50, 50, bid 515. Then I need a bid 500, here down 50, bid 550, bid 50, 50, bid 515. Then I need a bid 500, here down 50, and I sold it $500 your way, Denny. Rain Simmental, number 6. Thank you very much.
Now that's a cooler breed.
Here it comes. Let's go, guys.
Is it storming?
Are we ready to go for rain?
Let's get her going.
Rachel Bueller, our next from the Freeman FFA, is beef here, and worth the price of admission is the name of this beef. Why Baldy?
Because she's a baldy, that's why it's stuck with her.
Does that mean she has no hair?
No.
5 o'clock.
Where's it at, Jane?
5 o'clock is great.
Unlike me, right?
5.
1 hour.
You can say it.
There's somebody spit or I felt something. Did you
So why do people buy Baldy?
Because she likes to lick shoes.
Why?
I don't know, I go up to her and
Yeah, let's go.
she comes and licks my ankles and her shoes and tries to untie my shoelaces.
We need to go. We need to move it.
So anybody need their shoes clean? Another good reason to buy this pizza, right?
Hey, Don.
All right, Rachel going up there with Ryan. We're going to sell Baldy, the shoe-licking beef guy.
All right, on the Baldy. 150, now 200, then I need a bid, 2 down, 2 bid, 2 now, 200, 3 now, 15, then I need a bid, 350 now, 4 now, 50, bid, 5 now, 5 bid, 50, 50 now, 6, second 600, now 50, 50, bid, 6, 15, then I need a bid, 6 now, 50, bid, 6, 50, bid, 6 now, 50, bid, 6, 15, then I need a bid, 600, here down, 50, and I sold it, $600.
Number one.
Number one.
Thank you, Lefties.
Thank you very much, Lefties Catering.
Okay, let's go.
All right, we're going to continue here with Ethan Garrels. And here we got some cattle named Baylor. After the college name, Baylor Bear.
Yeah, not really. It's just any came up with the name. You name it after your newest daughter.
So the youngest daughter's name Baylor?
Yes.
Why should people buy Baylor around here?
Well, overall, as I worked with her for the past 3-4 months, she worked really good. She was also really nice and calm, always set up properly. I never
Do you have any
really
extra program?
feed too much to her. Just walked around.
Do you have any extra? I can go down and get one.
She's just been real gentle and nice.
Yeah.
Unlike some of these bucking goals we see that come in the rodeo. Very nice.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
Ethan Garrels down out there to Ryan, and the name of the animal is Baylor.
All right, Ethan Garrels and Baylor. 150, now 200, that I need a bid, 2 down, 2 bid, 2 now, 2, 200, 2, that I need a bid, 2 to 200, now 15, that I need a bid, 2 now, 50, bid, 2 now, 50, bid, 3 down, 3 now, 15, that I need a bid, 4 now, 50, bid, 5 now, 5 bid, 50, 5, that I need a bid, 6 now, 7, it's 700, 8 now, 8 bid, 8 now, 8 now, 9, 900, that I need a bid, 9 now, 9 bid, 9 now, 9, 900, 9, that I need a bid, 9 bid, 9 now, 9, and I sold it $800. Gary Ames, Simmental. Number 24. Thank you very much, Gary.
Where's Natalie Turner?
All right, up next here, we have Addison. Some of us call you Addie, because we feel like you know you. Cody, and she is the daughter of Derek and Laura Cody, who is on the Gage County Ag Society board. Addison, the name of your animal is Carl. Why Carl?
Because he looks like one.
He looks like a Carl. As in Carl Malone, or what kind of Carl? Just a Carl. Looks like a Carl. This is a simple name, Carl. How easy was Carl to work with this year?
He was pretty easy.
You've been in 4-H for 12 years. What have you learned most about showing him? Okay, you're 12 years old, but 5 of your years have been in 4-H. What have you learned most?
I don't either.
Jordan, that's gorgeous.
Why should people buy Carl here today?
Down here, Jane.
Who was the last one?
It's nice and big. Pick it up, man. Thank you. Addison coming, heading up to Ryan there. We're going to sell Carl now.
Selling Carl for Addison Koenig. 150, no 200, then I mean them bid, 2 down, 2 bid, 2 down, 2 bid, 200, 2 now 50, 250 bid. bid 3 down 3 bid 3 now 3 and then I meet 'em bid 3 now 50 bid 350 bid 4 down 4 bid 400 4 and then I meet 'em bid 4 4 down 400 now 50 50 bid 450 and then I meet 'em bid 5 5 and 500 and then I meet 'em bid 5 now 5 bid 5 now 5 bid 5 down 5 and then I meet 'em bid 5 down 5 bid 5 and I sold it $450 your way Slim. Number 11. Thank you very much.
11. D&J.
D&J Ag Sales. Thank you very much. Next.
All right, up next is Logan. Logan, if it starts raining, will my hair get wet? You're being brutally honest with me. Come over here, Logan. Look up at that camera and say hi. You got a cattle named Larry. Why Larry? Oh, better than your sister's names? Wow, is that why they should buy Larry today? Yeah. Right. What's the easiest part of working with Larry this year? What was easy about it? Just easy. Why should people buy Larry?
Because he was easy too.
So he'll taste pretty good? All right, get him up there, Ryan and Larry on the action now.
All right, I'm Logan and Larry. 115, then I meet a bid 1 now 50 bid 150 bid 115, then I meet a bid 100 now 50 bid 3 now 15, then I meet a bid 3 now 50 bid 4 down 4 bid 4 down 4, then I meet a bid 4 now 50 450 now 50 50 bid 415, then I meet a bid 400 here down 50 bid 450 bid 50 now 5, then I meet a bid 500 5, then I meet a bid 550 bid 50 50 bid 515, then I meet a bid 500 here down 50 and I sold it $500.
22.
Number 22.
David Norton.
Dave Norton, thank you very much.
Good job, Morgan. Natalie Farm.
22.
Another famous person here, Ryan. Natalie Tronic. Let's get the camera there. Grandma and Grandpa are up here. And we're going to put a Hollywood together, right? We're going to be a duet?
Yes.
Yeah. Natalie's already famous, folks. I'm daughter Scott and Danielle Tronic. You've got an animal named Iggy. What kind of animal is it?
He's a steer, a singing steer.
Yeah, has Grandpa and Grandma taught you about cattle?
Everything.
I wonder why they would teach you.
They're just so smart.
Yeah, they have an operation down south, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And what is that called?
LHT Summerhalters.
Free publicity for Grandma and Grandpa there. Iggy! Why should people buy Iggy here?
Because he's the greatest steer ever.
The greatest steer ever, the greatest girl ever, Natalie Tronic and Iggy. Ryan's got the steer up there. We're going to sell it for you today, Natalie. We're famous.
All right, on the greatest steer ever, 3 to 400, then I meet a bid 4 down 4 bid 5, 4 down 4 bid 4 down 4, then I meet a bid 4 and 5, then I meet a bid 500 5 bid 5 now 500 5, then I meet a bid 5 and 500, then I meet a bid 5 down 5 bid 5 now 5 bid 5 down 5, then I meet a bid 500 here down 5 bid 6 and 600, then I meet a bid 6 now 6 bid 7 bid 700, then I meet a bid 7 bid 700 bid 7 bid 7 then I need a bid 7 and I sold it $600.
Grandpa and Grandma, Tronic Summerhalter.
LHT Simmentals, thank you very much, guys.
16.
16.
Thank you, Janie.
Good job, girl.
Nice job, Mrs. Famous Natalie. You're awesome. We're going to be doing it one day. Get another one. This is Tom Cruise right here. I don't know if you recognize him or not, the hairdo. You've seen Top Gun. This guy's our Top Gun. Actually changed his name to Colton Hertel for this today so that you get a lot of autographs. But, I mean, you look like Tom Cruise. Wow, do you know who Tom Cruise is? Yeah. Okay. Do you agree with me? You look like Tom Cruise? I don't know. I think you do. And I think Smokey may have a trait of maybe Tom Cruise and him too, that your cattle are selling. Smokey? Why Smokey?
Well, he's small like Tom Cruise, I can say that. My brother named him. But I'm guessing it has something to do with his color, because if you look at him, he's pretty gray.
Pretty great, and would he taste pretty good smoked?
I think so.
It's good. Colton did a good year this year, and you want to blue is smoky. Why should people buy smoky other than taste?
That was my reason.
You don't need another reason. This is Tom Cruise. Buy his cattle here named Smokey. All right, Colton, you can have the right there.
All right. With Colton and Smokey, 250 bid 2, now 50 bid 215, that I need them bid 3, 3 and 300, that I need them bid 3, now 3 bid 303, now 3 down 3, that I need them bid 3, now 50, 4 now 400, bid 4 now 4 bid 4 down 4, that I need them bid 4, 4 down 400, that I need them bid 4 down 4 bid 4 down 4 bid 4 now 4, that I need them bid 4 down 4 bid 50, bid 450 bid 50 50 bid 450, that I need I'm bid 400 here down 50 and I sold it $400.
Number 10.
Number 10, thank you very much.
Triple S cattle, Ron Schroeder.
Triple S cattle, Ron Schroeder, thank you very much.
Good job, Colton.
Next up.
All right, next.
Sarah Bueller.
All right, next up is Sarah Bueller. We're looking at the rain. See down there? Rain pretty heavy down south, but that's not going to hit us. We're dry right now. If it does rain, my hair get wet?
Absolutely.
How about yours? Can I borrow some?
No.
Sarah won't let me borrow. I need some hair. I've been told by Denny Henderson, I'm bald, named after a cow here named Baldy. But let's talk about your experience in 4-H and the fun you have in 4-H and why kids should be in 4-H.
You can really experience and having fun and meeting new friends.
What have you learned most from 4-H to make you a better person?
To have a very competitive spirit, even if you win or lose, you still have to feel good for the other competitors out there.
And you encourage others to get better, and it's like a family out there, right? The name of your cow is number 6. Now, couldn't think of anything better, but you know, we have the number 6 for $6 million for the bid, right? Number 6. For those of you my age have seen Blazing Saddles, you know what the old number 6 is. But 6 right here, $6 million for this cow, right?
Right.
All right, Sarah. Good luck. Ryan, back to the top.
All right, Sarah. 215, that I need them bid 2, down 50, bid 3, down 3, that I need them, you're down slim, down 3, bid 50, 350, down 4, down 4, bid 50, 50, now 5, bid 50, now 6, 600, that I need them bid 6, now 6, bid 6, down 6, I'm in right there, now 6, 6 and 600, that I need them bid 550, no 6, that I need a bid 6, now 50, bid 6, 15, that I need a bid 600, here now 50, bid 7, bid 7, 7, bid 7, 7, bid 700, that I need a bid 7, bid 7, 7, bid 7, 50, now 50, 15, that I need a bid 700, here down 50, and I sold it $700. Number 1, thank you.
Lefties Catering.
Lefties Catering again, thank you very much.
All right, you ready for Autumn Bartlett? I tell you what, you talk about superstar. Autumn Bartlett, you've been a superstar in my eyes for years now. You helped your mom, Colleen, and your dad, Jason, set up the beer stand. I'm sure the beer stand every year. We didn't have it this year, but you're out here all the time because mommy and dad are on the fair board. What's it mean to be out here all the time?
You just have a lot of responsibility and meet a lot of different people.
You have 2 brothers. What have you taught them about being in 4-H?
It's a lot of hard work, and you have to work for what you want.
Now I said your brother looks like Tom Cruise. I think maybe Katy Perry for you. I guess. Talk about your cattle named Fuzzball.
Yeah, I had my friend help me name him a couple of years ago when I learned about the cows.
Was it a little first Fuzzball back then, and it's grown into a bigger Fuzzball?
Yeah.
Why should people buy Fuzzball?
Because it's like my best friend and he likes potato chips.
There you go. A cow that likes potato chips. It's worth buying here for Autumn Bartlett today. I'm headed to Ryan to sell Fuzzball.
All right, selling Autumn's calf Fuzzball. 200, no 15, then I made a bid 2, now 50, bid 250, now 3, 350, bid 3, now 4, bid 400, 4, now 50, bid 450, bid 50, 50, bid 415, then I made a bid 400, here down 50, bid 450, bid 50, 50, bid 415, then I made a bid 400, here down 50, and I sold it $400 your way, Denny. Gary and Joanne Ames again. Number 24. Thank you, Gary.
Ames Scimitar. Okay.
Oh my.
We're ready for swine.
It's hog time.
Hog time.
All right.
It's hog time now. We give the hogs here, and Trenton Cracky as a champion. Market hog, and talk about what made it our champion, Trevor.
Just good.
Just good. Nice, firm body, I suppose. Great shape in the legs. What were the judges looking for?
Probably just structural soundness, good muscle, and just very balanced.
You've been in the hog industry, your family, been in the hog industry a long time. What have you learned since you were just a little boy about hogs that make them better? Why you're a hog champion?
I think just putting in hard work. I think everyone says it, but it's true.
Eric and Annette, your parents, and what have they taught you about the hog industry?
My mom, I think, my dad.
And your mom taught you how to cook bacon?
Sure.
Okay, we'll give mom credit somehow here. And let's talk about your hog here. It is the name of Tammy. Tammy's the name of the hog. It is the champion market hog. Going out there to Ryan. We'll get it sold for you.
Slim's up next, Mr. Cook, but that's doing fine. Hey, you back in, help yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. 2 1/4 half, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, some leaf on, 215, some leaf 5, 215, some leaf on, some leaf on, 215, some leaf 5, money's on, 215, some leaf on, 2 1/2, some leaf 5 and 3, 3 now 3 1/4, 3 11 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 11 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, some leaf 5, 350, some leaf on, 4 11 1/4, 4 11 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 11 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 11 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 11 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 11 1/4, now do it 4, gotta be a quarter. I'm right here, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 75, 4 75, 5, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 8 1/2, 8 1/2, 8 1/2, 9 1,000, 9 1/2, 10 1/2, give me 975. Make it bring 1,000. 950 now, some leaf on, 950 now, some leaf on, 950 now, some leaf on, 11 some leaf on, 1,000. Down 10, yes he did. 10 1/4. 1,000 1/4. 10 1/4. 11 1/4, 9/4, 10 1/4, 10 11 1/4, 9 11, 10 1/4. So $1,000. Round of applause. Buyer number 8. Thank you very much. You're lucky. Thank you very much. Oh my. Will you stand there all the time? I thought I felt something kicking me in the rear. All right, Mr. Cook.
Next up is Olivia Whitford. Ladies and gentlemen, it is her last year. Let's reward Olivia big time today because it's her last year. We're to miss her. She's already a Hollywood superstar in our eyes. Being here at the H County Fair next door with us a lot of years. And Dixie is the name of your reserve champion. Talk about Dixie.
Well, we named her after the Dixie Chicks, and I'm pretty sure after spending time at home, she thinks she's a dog. She picks up the dog stores in the yard, she picks up the sticks, and she runs around, and then, when she knows she's tired, she makes sure she can't been hosed down, and oh my gosh, if you start brushing her, she'll pop right down and fall asleep. Just belly rubs and marshmallows all day.
So not only does this hog going to taste good in the future, but for now, it's like a household pet. Jane is Dixie. Olivia, thank you for everything you've done for 4-H. Big time. Olivia Whitford, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on up here, Olivia. Yeah, girl. You're right out there, young lady. Do you need a model? Oh, there you are. Are the bell bottoms back in style? I noticed that. Danny? Huh?
Get a pair for him.
A pair for me? I like them in bib overhauls. She'll give me a pair. 500 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, half, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a hand, and 4 and a quarter, 4 and a hand, and 4 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 3 and a quarter, half, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, now someday 5, 250 now someday 5, now someday 5, now 250 now someday 5, now someday 5, now 250 now someday 5, 250 now someday 5, now someday 5, all done, and 250 now someday 5, 250 now someday 5, all done, now someday 5, and 3, 3 diamond, and 3 diamond, and 2, someday 5, and 3, 3 diamond, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 3 and a quarter, half. Sold it. 325. Did we do her? 75. 350. 75. 3 and a hand, and 75, and 75, and 3 and a hand, and 75, and 75, and 75. Sold it. $350. Buyer 30. Thank you, Don Esau. Buyer 30. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, Mr. Cook.
All right, up next is Taylor Petrosky with a hog named Bertha. Now, you got to tell me about Bertha. Why Bertha?
She's just the biggest hog we had, so I decided to name her Bertha.
Big Bertha.
So every Bertha you've ever known and pretty large?
No, I just thought Big Bertha.
Big Bertha, that's good. Very good. How long have you been in 4-H now? And how can you tell people about what you've learned in 4-H?
I've been in 4-H for 7 years now, and I just think what I've learned is hard work pays off in the end.
Right, well, I think Smith's going to sell your hog named Bertha up there.
Come right on up here, Taylor. Danny, you remember Bertha, don't you?
Oh, yeah, Bertha.
Yeah, uh-huh, yep.
Your aunt.
Oh, she was a pretty thing. I think it's raining down there by Odell. Get right up here, Taylor. There you are. 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, 150, now 75, and 2, 175, and 2 dozen, and 2 and a quarter, here another and a quarter, and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, hand, and 75, 250, and 75, and 75, and 3 dozen, and 3 dozen, and 2, 75, and 3, 3 dozen, and 3 dozen, and 3 and a quarter, 3 dozen, and a quarter, and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 3 and a quarter, half, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and then 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a hand, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. Sold, Mr. Henry, your way, $325.
27.
27 is the buyer.
Larson family.
All right. Our next is Hudson Petrosky, and with a blue ribbon with the hog named Jordan. You want to explain these folks why you named Jordan?
After Michael Jordan.
The greatest basketball player ever?
Yep.
Can your hog shoot like Michael Jordan?
Yep.
So there has to be a reason to buy it in the first place. You got a hog that can play basketball. It's worth the money, folks. He's got to get their swim.
Come on up here, Jordan, or Hudson.
Jordan.
I better be careful. Hey, we're going to sell Jordan. Here we are, 150, 75, 150 now, 75, now 75, and 150 now, 75, now 75, now 150 now, 75, 150 now, 75, 2 and then 2 and a quarter. Here another and a quarter, Rhinos in the lead, 2 and a quarter. Here another and a quarter, now half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and then 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 75, 250 now, 75, now 75, and 2 and a hand, and 75, now 75, and 250 now, 75. Sold it, $250. 13. Thank you, Tracy. 13, Jane.
Tracy, Crawford Heating and Air.
Crawford Heating and Air. You betcha. Another long time repeat buyer at the premium auctions. Next up.
All right, next up, Slam is Brooke Tiedemann, 11-year-old independent 4-H'er with a hog named appropriately Porky. Why Porky, Brooke?
It seems so.
First year in 4-H, what do you enjoy about your first year in 4-H?
Just getting to work instead of having chores.
Is it pretty tough chores?
No, not really.
So anybody can do this, right?
Yeah.
So we need more and more people doing what you do, right? So let's get everybody involved in 4-H here. Brooke, Slim's got you up there. We're going to sell Porky, okay?
Come on up, Brooke. While she's a-coming, we're going to roll. 200 and a quarter, 2 diamond and a quarter and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand and 75 and 250 and 75 and Brian was in 250 and 75, 2 and a hand and 75 and 75 and 250 and 75, 250 and 75 and 75 and 2 and a hand and 75 and 75 and 250 and 75, 2 and a hand and 75 and 75 and 250 and 75, 2 and a hand and 75 and 75 and 2 and a hand and 75 and 75 and 75. Sold, Brian, your way, $250.
50, number 50.
50, thank you. Number 50 is the bar. Do it again. Oh, yes, the Waldo family. Thank you very much. Max and company, thank you all. Next up, Mr. Cook.
I'm sorry, next up we got Aubrey Tiedemann. And she's got the doors for the Titans proudly here. 4-H and FFA competition. And the name of your hog named Smokey?
Yep.
Explain that.
Well, I figured he was one of our biggest hogs, so it would be very well on the grill.
On the grill. You hear that, folks? Right on the grill. Smokey's going to taste really good. I don't think Smokey knows that yet, but we'll tell him later. How's that? You've been in 4-H for 6 years. What do you learn most?
I've learned to have a lot of patience and responsibility. A lot of teamwork has gotten me pretty far.
Aubrey, good luck to you up there. Selling Smokey.
Come on up, Aubrey. Come on up. We're on Smokey.
Tell Brian, too.
There she comes.
Tell Brian, too. We got her.
Here we are. 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, 2 and a hand, and 75, and 75, and money's on, and 2 and a hand, and 75, 250, and 75, and 75, and 2 and a hand, and 75, and 75, and 250, and 75, 250, and 75, and 75, and 250, and 75, 2 and a hand, and 75, and 75, and 2 and a hand, and 75, and 75, 250, and 75, and 75, and 75. Sold, $250. Same way, 50. The Waddle family, thank you very much. 50, Jane.
Yep, thank you.
We are ready.
All right, we're going to hurry this thing along. We've got some storms coming in. Monroe Thompson has a hog named Clover. Monroe, go out there slamming. Slim's going to sell Clover for you.
Come on up, Monroe. This is her first year in 4-H. Of course, you bet. John and Leah, and here she comes. 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, 100 and a hand, 2 and a hand, and 75. Money's on, and 2 and a hand, and 75, 11, and 75, and 250, and 75, 250, and 75, 11, and 75, and 2 and a hand, and 75, 2 and a hand, and 75, and over here, 250, and 75, 2 and a hand, and 75, 11, and 75, and 2 and a hand, and 75, and 75, and 75. Sold, $250. You betcha. Thank you, Kenny. Andrea? You bet. You bet. Thank you very much. 49. Deandra Realty. You betcha. Thank you, Kenny. And thank you, Monroe. Next up.
Right, Monroe, good job. Here's Jaden Thompson with a hog named Midas. Tell us about Midas, Jaden.
He's kind of a sweet pig. He likes to be around other pigs. He's really friendly, and he's just a little stubborn. He doesn't like to be pushed around a lot. So, yeah.
All right, there you go from Jaden going up there. We're going to sell Midas for you.
Come on out there, Jaden. 5 years in, and here we are. 150, 75, 150, now something, now 75, and 2 diamond, and 2 and a quarter, 2 diamond, and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a hand, and 75, and 75, and 75, and 3, 275, and 3, 3 diamond, and 3 diamond, and 275, and 3, 275, and north side, 275, 3, 275, and 3, 2 diamond, and 3 diamond, and 275, and 3 diamond, and 3 diamond, and 275, 3. Sold, same way, $275. 49, Kenny? 49, thank you very much. You betcha. Thank you, Kenny, Linda, Andrea, Realty. Next up, Mr. Cook.
All right, we got storms moving in. We're heard to sing along Easton Thompson with Screamin' Demon. Why Screamin' Demon?
Because when we first got him, he was a baby and I picked him up and he started screaming.
So Easton Thompson's got Screamin' Demon going up there with Slim. We'll get Screamin' Demon sold.
Come on up, Trevor. Hey, betcha. Kind of a long walk, isn't it? There you are. 2 1/4 half, 100 1/4 half, 100 1/4, 100 and a hand and do it, 100 1/4, 100 and a hand and 75 and 1, 50 and 75 and 2, 2 1/4, 11 and 1/4 and 1/4, 2 1/4 half, 2 and a hand and 75 and 75 and Brandon's in 2, 50 and 75, 2 50 and 75 and 75 and 3, 2 75 and 3, 2 and 3 and 1/4, 3 and 11 and 1/4 and 1/4, 3 and 1/4, 3 and 11 and 1/4 and 1/4, 3 and 1/4, 3 and 11 and 1/4 and 1/4, 3 and 1/4, 3 and 11 and 1/4, 11 and 3 and 3 and 1/4, 11 and 1/4 and 1/4. Sold it. $300. Same way, 49. Thank you, young man. Thank you very much, Trevor.
DeAndre Realty.
You betcha. DeAndre Realty again. Thank you very much. Another repeat supporter here. All right.
Next up is Trevor Party, 14 years old, and got swine to sell. He's got a purple ribbon with this swine for Trevor, and parents of Doug and Cindy Party. All right, go out there.
Come on up. We got a few kids to go, so we're just going to kind of roll right along the way she's looking to the south. So get right in there. It's going to be fine, ain't it, Jeff? Yeah. You notice those guys knew when it was going to rain. We got out here. 2 1/4 half, 2 1/4, 11 and 1/4 and 1/4 money. Down and 2 and a hand and 2 1/4 half. Someday find, 3 and 3 and a hand and 4 and 4 and 4 and a hand and 5. 5 and 5 and a hand and 6 and a hand and 7. 7 and a 7. 7 and a hand and 8. 7 and 8. 7 and a hand and 8. 7 and a hand and 75. 7 15 and 75 and 75 and 7. 15 and 75 and 75 and 8. 8 and 8 and a quarter. 8 and 11 and a quarter and a quarter. 8 and a quarter. 8 and a quarter and a quarter. 8 and a quarter. 8 and a quarter and a quarter. 8 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 $800. TNT. TNTC, thank you, Scott Trowning, Randy Timms, thank you very much. And thank you very much for the contending over here.
Nice fair. Okay, Brecken Neymar.
Next up.
Brecken Neymar from Rolling Hills 4-H. Got an Emily Rosa. You want to talk about the weight of Rosa?
She is 295 pounds, soon to be 300. She's the biggest one in the group, and I had a lot of fun with her with the fair, and she got one purple ribbon.
All right, there you go. Rosa, 295 pounds.
Come on up, Brecken.
Sold.
We're going to work on Rosa right now. And here he comes. 150, someday high, 150, now someday 5, now someday 5, now 2, and then 2 and a half, and 2 and a half, and 3, 3 and a half, and 3 and a half, and 3 and a half, and 4, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, and 4 and a half, and 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, and quarter, and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, and a quarter, 4 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 and a quarter, $400. Number 8. Gerlach Inc. Number 8.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, Brecken.
Yeah, buddy.
This should be tied.
That's right, it's Ty Moss. He is the Brecken Rolling Championship up at the Horse Arena yesterday. And Ty, the champion, has a hog named Beefy. We're going to sell today for Ty Moss. Ty, going up there, and let's get Beefy sold, buddy.
Come on up, Ty. 2 1/4 half, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and 2 1/4, 2 1/2. Here comes Ty. 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and 2 1/2. Someday 5, 250, and someday 5, and someday 5, and 2, someday 5, and 3, and 3 1/2, and 4, 3 1/2, and 4 and 4 1/2, and 4 1/2, and 4 1/2, and 4 1/2, and 4 1/4. We're 11 and 1/4, 4 1/4, for 11 and 1/4 straight up, 4 1/4. We're 11 and 1/4, 4 1/4, for 11 and 1/4, 4 1/4, for 11 and 1/4. Sold at $400. 14, TNTC. Next, Mr. Cook.
Next up is the brother, Jace Moss, another horse rider up there at the arena yesterday. He is selling a hog named Porky. Going up there, Jace.
Come on up, Jace. We have another Porky. You right in there. There you are. 2 1/4 half, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and 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 2 1/4 half, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and 2 1/2, someday 5, 250, and someday 5, and someday 5, and 250, and someday 5, and someday 5, and anywhere, 250, yes sir, 250, and someday 5, 2 1/2, and someday 5, and someday 5, and 2 1/2, and someday 5, and someday 5, and 2 1/2, and someday 5, 2 1/2, and someday 5, and someday 5, sold at $250. 14 again, buyer 14. TNT. Alrighty.
Next up is Kipton Lovett with a hog named Bacon. Right? Why Bacon?
It's basically named after my favorite breakfast food.
It could be your favorite breakfast meal too. Get it going up, get bacon sold for you, buddy.
Come right up here. We're going to get on old bacon.
My favorite breakfast food.
You bet. 2 years in, guys, get in and help yourself, ladies and gentlemen. 3 1/4 half, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, someday find, 2 15, someday 5, 2 15, someday find, 11, someday find, 2 15, someday 5, 2 15, someday find, 11, someday find, 2 15, someday 5, 2 15, someday find, 3 3 11, 3 11, 2 someday find, 3 1/4, 3 11, 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 11, 1/4, 3 11, 1/4 half, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4 half, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2. Sold at $325. 23 is the buyer.
Wilbur Physical Therapy, Stacy Brandt.
Stacy Brandt and what?
Wilbur Physical Therapy.
Wilbur Physical Therapy. Oh, Denny, I think we're going to get a session tomorrow. We'll go to Wilbur. Next up.
Next up is Cooper Lovett. No name for the animal. Tell us about the hog.
I've worked with it all summer long and got a blue ribbon.
A blue ribbon.
Purple ribbon.
There we go. It's a purple ribbon hog here by Cooper Lovett. The one out there, we're going to sell an animal for you.
5 years, member of the Independent, and there you are. 2 1/4 half, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, someday 5, 2 15, someday 11, someday 5, 2 1/2, someday 5, someday 5, 2 15, someday 5, 2 15, someday 5, someday 5, 2 1/2, someday 5, 11, someday 5, 2 1/2, someday 5, someday 5. Sold at $250, 33. Gage County Egg Society. Thank you, Steve. Oh, here's Logan.
We got bragging rights here because Logan is taller than his brother now. Logan Larson. You got a pig named LeBron. There's a reason why we need to chop this pig up, right? Yeah. Because he's LeBron. How heavy is LeBron? 268. 268-pound hog for Logan.
Come on up here, Logan. Another basketball star in the making. A lot of good 4-Hers, athletes, dear guys. Here's Logan. Grandpa says 500. 2 1/2, 3, 2 1/2, 3, 3 11, 3 11, 2 1/2, 3, 3 11, 3 11, 2 1/2, 3, 3 11, 3. You ever gonna stop throwing? 2 1/2, 3 now, 3 1/2, 3 now, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, someday 5, 4 11, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 5, 4 1/2, 5, 5 1/2, 6 11, 6 11, 5, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6 11, 6 1/4, 6 11, 1/4, 6 11, 1/4, 6 1/4, 6 11, 6 1/4. So, $600.
Mrs. 29.
Mrs. 29.
Mrs. Hull's Farms.
Yeah, I'm ready, Mr. Good. He wants a new pickup too with him next week. Yeah. All right. Here's Evan.
All right. Well, Logan may be taller, but Evan's bigger, and that's just the facts. I'm sorry, Logan. You may be taller, but he's bigger. And Evan's name of his hog is called Mike. Why? Because he's tasty and he needs to be cooked, right? Yeah. Tri-county number 1? Yes. All right, let's go sell your hog named Mike.
4 1/4 half, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 4 1/4 half, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, someday 5, 4 15, someday 5, 5 11, 5, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4 half, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4 half, 5 1/2, someday 5, 5 15, someday 5, someday 5, and 5 15, someday 5 11, someday 5, and 5 1/2, someday 5, someday 5. Thank you again, Grandpa and Grandma. Sold at $550. 29. Holsey Family Farms. Next up.
Next up, we have Landry Krause. Landry Krause. Landry, the name of your animal is called Kevin. Why Kevin?
Because my sister went off from a movie, so I went off from a movie. Home Alone.
Home Alone. That makes sense there. Named after Kevin from Home Alone. All right. Landry, we're going to sell Ken for you today.
Come on up here. Landry, member of River Junior Stockman, his first year. Of course, the son of David and Nicole. And here he comes. 2 1/4 half, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, someday fun, someday fun, someday fun, 250, someday fun, 3, 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 2, 3, 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 300, 2 someday fun, 3, 2 someday fun, 3, 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 2 someday fun, 3, 2 someday fun, 3, 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 2 someday fun, 3, yes sir, 2 someday fun, 3 dollars and 3, now quarter, 3 1/4, now half.
No!
Why not? 3 1/4 half, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4 half. Sold $325. 32, Sapphire Jane, 32.
DMK Trucking.
I'll get that again while I'm getting it. Mr. Cook, go ahead.
All right, it's time to sing happy birthday. Another Sweet 16. It is Avery Krause. Sweet 16, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Avery. Happy birthday to you.
Let's take it a Sweet 16 for Avery Krause. Dexter's the name of her hog. Next way, Dexter.
I learned on community and I was looking up names and I thought it's cute, so.
All right, let's get Dexter sold.
Come on up here, Avery. Thanks on the last deal, DMK Trucking. I think that was right. Thank you. 2 1/4 half, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and here she comes. 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, someday fun, 3 dollars and 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 dollars and 1/4, there's a paper one of mine. 3 1/4, 3 dollars and 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 dollars and 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 dollars and 1/4, 3 1/4, sold it, Danny, $300. 14, TNTC, 14. That blew out of my hand. Thank you. Next up.
Regan Cracky.
Is this Regan? Regan?
Yep.
Mr. Cracky.
Yes, it is Regan Cracky. The animal named Ted, White Ted.
I'm watching Ted at the time.
And why did the movie Ted?
At first it was kind of.
It's okay.
All right, let's get Ted sold here for Regan Cracky.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got about 10 minutes before she hits here, so we might make different arrangements here somehow. Yeah.
$1,000 refund.
Yeah, we'll go $1,000 increments. Hey, let's get on 10, and here's Regan. 2 1/4 half, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, someday fun, someday fun, someday fun, 2, 15, someday fun, 3, 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 2, someday fun, 3, 2 someday fun, 3, 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 2, someday fun, 3, 2 someday fun, 3, 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 2, someday fun, 3, 2 someday fun, 3, 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 3, sold $275. 33. We're gonna have the kids just come right up here. Egg Society on the last deal. This is
Peyton Humphries.
This is Peyton Humphrey. Of course, Peyton, you know, been in 4-H, River Junior Stockman, and son Jeff and Andrea, of course. And your hog's name is Bubba. Okay, get in and help Bubba. 2 1/4 half, 2 1/2, someday fun, 2, 15, someday fun, 2, 15, someday fun, 3 dollars and 3 dollars and 2, someday fun, 3, 3 1/2 and 4, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2 and 5, and then 4 1/2 and 5, 4 1/2 and 5, and then 4 1/2 and 5, and then 4 1/2 and 5, and then 4 1/2 and 5, 4 1/2 and 5, and then 5, sold $450. Thank you, Grandpa and Grandma. What was it, Denny?
15.
15. Come right on up here.
Humphries.
This is Brayden, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Brayden Humphries, River Junior Stockman. He's been in 7 years, and his animal is Lloyd. Lloyd.
400.
Grandpa said he'd get 4,000.
400.
And a quarter for $1 and a quarter, and a quarter, 4 and a quarter for $1 and a quarter, and a quarter, 4 and a quarter for $1 and money, and I'll have 4 and a quarter, 4 and a hand, and 4 and a quarter, 4 and a hand, and 4 and a quarter, half, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a hand, and 4 and a quarter, 4 and a hand, and 4 and a quarter, half, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a hand, and someday 5, 4 15, someday 5, someday 5, 4 and a hand, and someday 5, someday 5, 4, someday 5, trust me, 500, 4 someday 5, 5, a little bit, then 4, someday 5 and 5 and a quarter, $1 and a quarter, and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, $1 and a quarter, and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, $1 and a quarter, and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a hand, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a hand, 5 5 1/4, half, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, I do it, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 75, 5.15, 75, 75, and 5.50, 75, 5 1/2, just like selling your steers, 5 1/2, 75, 75, and 5, 75, and say, 5, 75, and 6 and 6 and 5, 75, and 6 and 6 and 6. So $575, 15. Thank you, Eugene and Judy. And here's granddaughter. Wait a minute. I gotta get my papers. I think these are all stuck together. It's kind of humid out here yet. Hannah? Right? Oh, that's right. If I just look. There we are. Ashley. There we are. Ashley Humphries again. You betcha. Jeff and Andrea. And she's been in 4-H 11 years. And this is Crispy Bacon. Name animal. That probably would work. 4 1/4, half, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, money's on it, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, right here, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 75, 5.15, 75, 75, and 5.15, 75, 75, 75, 6 $6 6 1/4, 6 $1 1/4, I'm way up high, 6 1/4, 6 $1 1/4, 6 1/4, 6 $1 1/4, 6 1/4, 6 $1 1/4, 6 $1 1/4, 6 1/4, 6 $1 1/4, 6 1/4, 6 $1 1/4. I've got Gene in. 6 1/4. Now half. 6 1/2. 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 75, 75, 75, 7 7 7 7 quarter, 7 quarter, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 75, 8, 8 75, 8, 7 75, 8, 8 do it, 8 1/4, 8 8 1/4, 8 1/4, 8 1/4, half, 8 1/4, 8 1/2, 8 1/4, 8 1/2, 8 1/2, 75, 9, 8 8 75, 9, 8 75, 8 8 75, 9 1/4, 9 1/4, 9 1/4, now $1,000.
Whoa! That's just 1 acre.
Give me $950. It's either that or a new car. $950. $950. $975. $1,000. We'll put it in the paper. $1,000. 975 and 10 and 975 and 10 and 975 and 10 and 10. Sold it. $975. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Don. You betcha. Your husband. Thank you for doing that. This is, come right up here, Hannah. Let's get going down here. Hannah Holmeyer. This is her 6th year in 4-H, is that right? Tri-County FFA. And we're bidding on JJ. 5 1/4, half, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, half, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 4 1/4, half, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 75. Thank you, Brian. 4 1/2, 75. 4.15, 75, 75. 4.15, 75, 75, and 4 1/2, 75. 75, 75. 4 75 and 5. 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 75, 75, and 5.15, 75. 5.15, 75, 75, and over here 5.15. 75, 5 1/2, 75, 75. Sold $550. Number 11. Number 11. Thank you guys today for all your support. We're gonna switch gears, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna kind of get protected. We're gonna do it right there. This is Carter Holmeyer. Let's just move up about 3 or 4 rows. It feels pretty good to me, but we just got to watch the lightning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get off the metal here, so let's all move up a little bit. There we go. Carter Holmeyer and Rhino. If you can get these in order, I'm all messed up. For some reason, that wind caught me. Carter. That'll help. Thank you, David. Hey, this is Carter. Carter. There we are. Carter Holmeyer, is that right? Okay, you didn't help yourself. Tri-County FFA, and there you are. 2 1/4, half, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 3, down 3 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 5. 5.15, 6 5.15, 75, 6 6 5, 76 1/4, 6 1/4, 9 1/4, 6 1/4, 6 1/4, 9 1/4, 6 1/4, 6 1/4, half, 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 6 1/4, half, 6 1/4, 6.50, 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 6 1/4, 6 1/2. So $625. 3. Number 3, Jane, 625. Where'd she go? Oh, right there you are.
CSSF Farm.
Do it again.
CSSF Farm.
CSSF Farms. Beatrice, thank you very much. And we got, this is,
Here we go.
oh, thank you guys. Mr. Gerlach. You bet. This is August, guys, and we are based on Donald. And of course, all son of Rick and Amy Gerlach, can get in and help yourself. 2.5, 3, 2.5, and 3, and 3, and 3, and 4, 11, and 4, 11, and 4, and 4, and 4, and 5, and 11, and 5, 11, and 5, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 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 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, someday, 5 and 5, someday, 5, 6, 5, someday, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 5, someday, 5, 6, got to be 600 and a quarter, 6, 11, and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6, 11, and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6, 11, and a quarter, 11, and a quarter, and a quarter, sold it, $600. 27.
Larson family.
Larson Family Farms, thank you very much. Christiana Dibbles, is that right? And this is her first year in, and her animal's name is Waddles. Waddle. 3 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, and 2 and a half, and someday, and 2, 50, and someday, and money's on the 2 and a half, and someday, 5, 3, 3 dozen, and 3 dozen, and 3 and a half, and 3 and a half, and 3 and a quarter, 3 dozen, and then quarter, and a quarter, 3 and he's in, 3 and a quarter, 3 dozen, and then quarter, and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, and you're out, 3 and a quarter, 3 dozen, and then quarter, half, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, and someday, and 3, someday, and 4, 4, and then 3, someday, and 4, 4, and then 4, and then 4. Your way, Daddy, sold it $375. First State Bank, thank you very much. Another repeat contributor here at the Gage County Fair. This is Shelby Crawford, 8 years in. You bet, son of Dan and Lori Crawford, and member of Best Foot Forward. 4 and a quarter, half, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, and 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, and 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, and 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, and 3 and a quarter, half, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, and 3 and a half, 75, 350, and someday, and someday, and 3 and a half, and someday, and someday, and 350, and someday, and someday, and 3 and a half, and someday, and someday, 5. Now 4. 400, 3 someday, and 4, 4, and then 4, and back here 3 someday, and 4, and then 4, and then 4. Sold it $375. 13, thank you, Don. Crawford Heating and Air, you betcha. Thank you, Tracy and company. Here's Ella, and she's been in 10 years. Member of Best Foot Forward, and daughter, and Lori Crawford. And this is Peppa Pig. 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a half, and someday, and money, someday, 75, and 3, 3 dozen, and 3 dozen, and 2, someday, 5, 3, 3 dozen, and 3 dozen, and 2, someday, 5, 3, 3 dozen, and 3 dozen, and 2, someday, 5, and 3, 2, someday, 5, and 3, 3 and a quarter, 3 dozen, and a quarter, 3 and a half, and 3 and a quarter, half, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, and 3 and a quarter, half, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, and 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, and 3 and a quarter, half. Sold it $325. 33. Gage County Egg Society, 33.
You got Boston.
Here's old Boston. And Boston is Crawford. 3 years in, same deal. Dan and Lori Crawford, and there you are. 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, and 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, and someday, and 3 and a half, 3 and a half, and 4, 3 and a half, and 4, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, and 4 and a half, and 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, and then quarter, and a quarter, 4 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 and a half, and then quarter, and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, and a quarter. Sold it $400.
Going to Wilbur.
Going to Wilbur.
I can't see the number. That water.
That was number. Just yell it out, ma'am. 22. 23. Thank you, guys. Everybody.
Addison.
Here's Addison Brandt. And second year in. And parents Andrew and Stacy. And this is George. That's George. 3 and a quarter, half, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, and someday, and 3, 50, and someday, and right here, that's 3 and a half, and someday, and 3, 50, someday, and 4 and a half, and 5, 5 and a half, and 5 and a half, my man, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, and someday, and 5, 50, and someday, 5 and a half, and someday, and right here, 5 and a half, and someday, and 5, 50, and someday, 5 and a half, and someday, and 5 and a half, and someday, 5, 600. Right behind it. 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter. 600 and a quarter and a quarter, do it. 611 and a quarter, down here, folks. 611 and a quarter and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 611 and a quarter. So $600. Number 8. Your lot 8, number 8. Oh, we're down to 3. Trevor Vanish. And we are heading on Oliver. Trevor, 2 years in and independent. 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, and 2 and a quarter, half, somebody find a 2, 50, and somebody find a, somebody find a 2, 50, and somebody find a, somebody find a 2 and a half, and somebody find 2 and a half, and somebody find a, somebody find a 2 and a half, and somebody find a, somebody find a 2 and a half, and somebody find 250, and somebody find a, somebody find a 2 and a half, and somebody find a, somebody find a 3, 3 dozen and 3, 3 dozen and 2, somebody find a 3, 2 somebody find a 3, 3 dozen and 3 dozen and 2, somebody find a 3, a quarter, 3 dozen and a quarter, and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 3 dozen and a quarter, and a quarter, so $300, 33. 333. Next up, oh, listen to that ring. This is Trace Dennis. Yeah. Finish. Trace has been in 1 year. And we're bidding on spot. 2 and a quarter, half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, 2 and a quarter, half, somebody five, 250, somebody five, somebody five, 2 and a half, somebody five, somebody five, 2 and a half, somebody five, 2 and a half, somebody five, somebody five, 2 and a half, somebody five, somebody five, 2 and a half, somebody five. So $250, 33. I know this one. This is Berkeley Bateman. Of course, Berkeley is the daughter of Brent and Mark Bateman. And Berkeley, I'm not going to ask you the question that I asked you last night. You lucked out. 4 and a quarter, half, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, somebody, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 6 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 8 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 and a Insurance, Howard Rains, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much. Be careful, make settlements downstairs. Thank you all very much for attending the 2020 Gage County Premium.